Hello, I am the Ronan Ball, and welcome to twitch.tv/RonanBawn live stream on twitch.tv/RonanBawn. Are we awake? I guess. It's kind of what this feels like. Isn't it? Wasn't it? Weren't it? I've been awake since, 4:30 this morning. So it's only been less than 12 hours. So obviously, I feel like it's time for bed again. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be playing MiTE. We're going to be going back to Minecraft is Too Easy, the mod for Minecraft that makes it impossibly difficult. I've started the live stream early by 5 minutes because that means 5 minutes sooner that I'll be able to go to sleep. No, I won't be able to go to sleep. By the time I want to lay down, it'll just be, no, you can't go to sleep. That's how it works around here. How you doing, by the way? All the nunny in chat. How you guys feeling, huh? You humans, you never learn. You let your women go out in public, hold jobs, wear clothing. You wonder why your marriages fall apart. Nobody's in a mood today, apparently. It's a little bit, sounds kind of Ferengi in nature, if I'm honest with you. This is MiTE. Over here, the mod for Minecraft, MiTE 1.6.4, and I tell you what I'm going to do for you, friends. I'm going to make it so that so that you actually see less of the screen. And then you won't complain about, what's that white bar? You just won't ask, because hopefully you can't, I can't tell for sure whether you can see it or not, but I'm guessing you probably can't see. You'll just forget that there was ever a bar there. Make it rain, asked Darth Angelus, and then Rex Gates. On a Kenneth, is there a Kenneth server? I'm not piped into all of that. Thank you, Rex. I don't know. I've been quite happy to be just like, to know that somewhere someone is doing work, and it's not me. Someone's putting the effort in, as I sit here listening to smooth jazz. Oh, it ended. Fuck. Well, I suppose that means that we're getting into MiTE. We're going to start in a brand new seed. Should I show you where I live in maybe later? Maybe later. You have 10 or so? 10 is a high number. That's like at least twice as many as Flarg. Damn, with the 10? 10 already? Fuck! Man, how'd you get there? So yeah, well, maybe if you beg me later, I'll show you my fishing hut from back. When's the last time I played that? Oh, I logged in the other day just because I was trying to figure out which one. Alright, so we're gonna get into a brand new world. Brand new world. I ain't got no time to let anybody else name it. I gotta get in there and get my act on the road. Yes?
Fishing hut, fish hut.
Fish, yeah, that's... And there's a Pizza Hut around the corner, too, is the thing. What happened to your dirty little secret? I renamed it. I just renamed it to, Stable and Fishing Hut. So that because I had, like, Dirty Secret, and I had Dirtier Secret, and I was like, oh. It got confusing. So let's call this one Confusing. It doesn't really matter what you name it. It's just going to pick a random seed unless you put it into the seed part of things. But here we are in a winter world, and I've found... Yeah, see, there you go. I've found that since I installed the latest vanilla version of Minecraft, I get those little errors when I start it up. Hello, cow. And also, like, I've got, clearly, like, the latest textures are in MiTE for me. Are you kidding me? You already restored your health? No. Not good. Bad cow. I'm just gonna keep beating it. So, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it or not, but I've heard of it now, and I question whether or not this is this the real life, is my question. Femdom Waifu is a game. Are we all familiar with Femdom Waifu? Because that's a thing that you can buy on Steam. You have to, like, go searching through the... When I went searching for it after I saw that it was a thing that existed, Steam didn't really want to acknowledge that it's a thing that Steam has on it, so you gotta, like, click in the place where it's like, show me the adult responses.
Beat its meat.
Beat, no, I did. I bet it's Matt. And we really matched its meat, is what we did. You could take this job and you can shovel it. Hi, Dad, says Pony. Hey, son. Didn't expect Dad to be talking about femdom today. Yeah, well, I just found out that there's a game, it's Femdom Waifu. And the reason I found out about it, I think it was like it came through Keymail or something. I don't know. Did Keymailer offer me Femdom Waifu? I don't know, but it doesn't look like there's like much going on there. It's definitely very specific to, oh, look, copper. It will be dead before that comes into play. But here's gravel. We found some gravel. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much going on there unless, you know, you're RMAJ, which is why I bring it up. If anybody sees RMAJ, let him know that, you know, Femdom Waifu is a thing that exists in the world, because I think he'd really enjoy it, and I'll bet if he asked the developers very kindly that they would make him a shark lady version. Which I know is just his thing, isn't it? I don't want to be in a winter biome. They're hard. There's not animals here. The fact that there was like one cow, it just takes so long to get started unless you do find the animals, unless there are animals. And there's gravel right behind me, you know, but I can't. Oh, there's a pig. I found a pig. I can't work unless you give me animals to work with. And what the fuck have the cats? Jesus Christ, pause. Oh, Jesus. I almost walked into that. Hi. 2, 3, 4. You can't escape the Ronin pawn. I'm declaring a thumb war. I counted to 4. That's all that's really required. Where are you going? Quit running. Quit running in a straight line. That's not helpful. And quit getting your health back. There you go. Get stuck in a corner. Only one? Yeah, they're not being kind. I started up a seed last night and played it for 30 minutes or something like that, just to like get my feet back around me, and it was just awesome. I found like so much meat. I had the fucking flint hatchet by day 2. Oh, hello! And then I get this. I mean, they're giving you things, Quan. How much can you complain? I mean, I've made a profession out of it, so a bit I can. Where are you going? Don't go behind me. 8, 9, 10. Don't go down there either. Quit going down there and quit regenerating your health. I'm killing you as fast as I can. Holding on to one another's hand. Trying to get away into the night, but then you put your arms around me and something else, and then she said, I think we're alone now. There was only one piece of meat in there too. There was only one piece of meat in there too. Oh, fuck me. This isn't gonna go good. Ooh, some goo. Ooh, right? That's how we do. I'm just picking up some yellow flowers in case for later they come in handy. You can't. Pigs are his nemesis. They are. They always get me killed. I'm hoping that if I head into the mountains here a bit, I'll find another something that I can kill to death for food. Which is what you want to do. You want to kill it to death. If you kill it before the death sets in, it's not even killing it. I just found this out. You gotta look up the articles on Wikipedia. It's just information I don't think is out there, like, commonly known. So you gotta kill it to death. Or else this doesn't count. But I'm hoping that I'll find, you know, some more animals, but more importantly, like, I'll find, like, gravel in the mountain, because gravel and mountains, they just go together like, you know, burgers and raspberry. Boom, there's some gravel in a place that's potentially hard to dig into because all the dirt that's on top of it, and there's dirt next to it, and it probably won't go deep, but I mean, if you could get in there, fuck it, I'm gonna try and get in there. I'm gonna do a little test. Keep your eyes peeled when this gravel, like, actually goes away. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it just, I'll get the angle right. Sometimes the patterns don't load. Watch it close to see if there's gravel behind this gravel. I saw gravel behind that gravel. I don't know about the gravel above the gravel, but the gravel below the gravel, behind the gravel, was just, there was gravel. So I'm going to keep graveling, because we might have some gravel behind gravel, and then if there's enough gravel, I can gravel in, and then we'll just set up a little gravel while we're in there and gravel a bit over the gravel tonight. But yeah, this is the problem. I knew there was going to be, the dirt was going to be an issue for me. Maybe Kenneth will let you play with him. He made new food and coins for us today, I think. coins. Gold. Yes, there's more gravel that goes in. There is a possibility that this could work. I'm going to stop digging. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to carry on my wayward son. I'm going to go set about to other things of other importance levels. So, is that a cow? It looks like a cow. From here, I am heading... Jesus, the sun's already going down? I'm heading east from there just to make sure that I know my way back. I mean, if it's just this cow that I'm grabbing and then I'm coming back and going to sleep, then no problem. But if there's a pig over here, I could chase it, you know, halfway across Toledo and then, you know, it's Toledo, so nothing really interesting happens there. Oh, shit, I'm starving to death. I'll have to eat, you know, some of your cousin. Hey, quit doing that. I knew you were gonna... Don't... Okay, that's not a hole. That's not an infinite hole. Shit, he got me in the hole, though. And now he's got me jumping, just consuming the energy that I just filled my belly with, you fucker. Hey. What are you, a goat? Are you a mountain cow? There's no such thing as a mountain cow. It's supposed to be fat and slow and slovenly. That's just one piece of meat again. It's fine. He brought me home anyway, right? My home's over here? Yeah, and the sun's already starting to dip down. I'm not gonna find any clay or get sticks out of this biome very easily, so I guess we're going up. I'm going up, boom, boom. It would be smarter if I went all the way around and fell down to it, like the zombies are gonna do, as opposed to giving them an easy path to just walk up to me. So I came over here. Is this the spot? It doesn't look like the spot. That's not the spot. I need to... Can I get to the spot from here? Oh yeah, I can get to the spot from here. There we go. And then boom, just start digging my way in. We'll gravel into this gravel, and then we'll set up a little gravel with the gravel. And then maybe I can make some gravel. Yeah, if I've got enough gravel to eat anyway, we can gravel. My first garden harvest occurred. Ooh, I just got silver. That's not useful to me. And made an enchanting table so we can kill fire elementals? You're not playing MiTE then. Is that World of Warcraft? What have you guys started doing? It's not MiTE. There's no... Fuck! It did not turn into a place where I can sleep and live and not die. I mean, I might be able to stay here for a night, but it sucks. It all sucks. Yeah, and then there's a spot there and a spot of gravel there. I'm gonna walk out of here and see if there's... I mean, there's still a little bit of day left. Maybe I get lucky and find another spot somewhere. Here. Another spot where there's some gravel, especially behind the water, man. If there was gravel back here, I could set this up as my house anyway. I did just collect a little bit of gravel, but... fucking... I think it's just gonna be an abandoned run, because, you know, I don't know. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for this. Who got time for this? You know, when you find some gravel and it's like, yeah, come on in, and then you dig a little bit more and it's like, yeah, fuck you. Ah, sucker. No! It's not. It's rude. It's highly rude. And then the cow that you're killing because you need more meat only gives you one meat, and he runs up a friggin' mountain because he's a mountain cow, which doesn't exist. Thank you. Mountain cow, man. There's gravel there. It would be really hard to get at. We'll keep walking. Like, I can't even dig into gravel at this point. I just need, like, a pre-built, ready-made home. There's gravel over here, too, I see quite a bit. I'm gonna go into this cave, which is probably just safe and wonderful. There's lots of food in here, anyway. And there's a sheep somewheres about. It could work out. It's not gonna work out. Unless I can see... gravel on the... Well, even then, it'd be bad, because they wouldn't burn in the morning. Where's that sheep? Sheepman. Like up here. I could dig myself, I could bury myself in somewhere, there's a lot of things I could do. I just don't seem to have any motivation, really. You know, what is my motivation? I keep asking the director, he doesn't have any fucking clue. What are you doing? Huh? You buying? I don't have time for you, actually. Much as I will need your wool for a bed at some point in life, like, I don't even have time for that pig, or I sure don't have time for that pig. Wait, they make me chase them. I'm just gonna go over to this jungle, because those are usually safe in the middle of the night, right? Just head in the jungle, you'll be safe. It's not like wood spiders pop out of those things like fucking death, just waiting for you. It's not gonna happen. But, you know, I might be able to survive for a little bit if I get lucky all through the night by just, like, climbing a tree. I can't really see what's going on, so probably you can't either, so we'll go night vision mode. That's night vision mode for you. I can't see shit. I like the pawn's angry voice that I've got here or something. That I don't know, is it anger, is it depression? We're not sure, but I like it, one way or another. Now, as long as he can't climb vines, I should be okay, right? Hey, I got a first stick! A stick picker! Stick picker pawn! If I can get over there, then even if he can climb vines, he can suck my vines, is what he can do. But if we do get wood spiders, then I'm totally hosed and boned and hosed. Also, apparently, skellies can just shoot right through the leaves, so if they can see me from there, then we're extra double hose-boned. Hey, I finally checked my inventory. Let's have a mushroom, followed by a mushroom. And I'm thinking for dessert, mushroom risotto? Yeah, let's go with that. I got gravel. I got some meat. Might as well dig it. Can you dig it? I mean, I don't have a lot of meat, but you know, I gotta do something with my life. I'll just seal myself in with gravel here and we'll pound it for a bit. Who wants to pound gravel with me? Hello, Zavi Zeta. One stream ends and another begins, and enough begins. What? Needs more washing machines is the quote. Needs more washing machines? Oh, it's a quote, okay. I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like wisdom to me. You know? Washing machines are coming to get us all. They're trying to kill us. You know, there's never a time where you need more washing machines. We need less washing machines. I mean, it's ever since the lizard people got into office, the AI washing machines they've been coming for us. I got my first bit of flint. I don't know what kind it is. Could be a big chunk. It happens. I got one recently. Last seed that I started. They just handed me one on night one. I was like, fuck. I'm immediately ahead. I had one big chunk, 3 little ones. It's like, fuck. And then I come into this seed. The cow's mountain climbing cow bullshit. But yeah, so in the title of this stream, I did want to discuss, as, you know, something to be talking about while we're digging gravel over the course of the night and probably starving to death. Did I get a big? No, I got a little one. I got a little one. It's a little guy. I'm gonna put you over here, and you over there. And then you can go fuck yourself, because you're useless to me for now. I wanted to talk about Adobe. I spent most of the day, the reason I'm tired is I spent most of the day sat in this chair writing first draft of a script for a YouTube video that I intend to make. That's what that is. That I just might make about Adobe and when they became pirates. You know, software pirates, you know. The kind of pirates that everybody tries to make feel bad about being pirates, even though everybody's being fucked by the man. You know, like, oh, you shouldn't be. Oh shit. Okay. Fucked by the man. Where was I? Fucking by the man. Right, being fucked by the man. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. That's rude or whatever. Like they like to say, give me the raw steak. Fill my hunger. Oh, he's still shooting at me. Fuck. Let's see what I do. I get rid of this, right? And then I immediately... There's a banana! I need it for scale. Oh, shit. I see him down there, too. He can't see me now. Oh, did I piss off a spider? There's a new one down. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That does not sound good.
It's Zavis fault you got shot.
I think so too. Definitely. Whose fault? I mean, it's gotta be somebody's fault, not mine. For sitting in a jungle tree in the middle of the night. Like spiders aren't gonna come for me and skellies aren't gonna shoot me through the leaves of it. It's definitely... Zavi! The fuck are you doing to me? Zavi. It's Zavi, by the way, Rex. Jesus. Learn how to pronunciate things. Now, if I dig that, Then this falls, and then the Skelly can shoot me more. If he's out there. And I don't want the Skelly to shoot me more. But if I dig that, maybe I get the last piece of flint chunk that I need. Chip to not die. Well, to have tomorrow. But then it won't help me if I'm dead tomorrow. So yeah, that was a good run. I think that was good. That was going really well right up until the dying. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, I wanted to talk about when Adobe Incorporated. You know Adobe, makers of nothing anybody cares about anymore. Acrobat. See, what did they actually make? What has Adobe actually made? I think they made Acrobat. Odds are they just bought it from someone else and then made it shittier. If the trend follows. It's Zavi Zeta the later. That's exactly, Rex. Get it straight, stupid. Create new world. This has come up before. The zeta and the leta rhyme, imparting upon it a delightful cadence for all to mouth with their face holes. My face hole is busy with some other
Photoshop?
Yeah, Photoshop. Did they make that, though? That might be something that they made. But Adobe is mainly a company, you look at their history, they're mainly a company who sees good software, they can recognize it, they can spot it, they can see it, and then they go out there with their money, and then they buy it from the people who wrote it, who know what it's about, and who made it good, and who have a passion for it, and then they rebrand it and fuck it up. And that's basically what they do. So, I don't really know what they made. What did they actually make? Because pretty much everything has been an acquisition for them. Maybe they made Photoshop, but I question that because Photoshop, is something people have been using for a very long time. It doesn't really jive with what Adobe does for them to have created a piece of software that people actually think is kind of okay. So world name, Adobe equals pirates. Priapism. No. Pirates.
I said what most companies do with everything.
Yeah, but usually companies have like a thing that they did first. I just question whether Adobe had anything that they did first and then they expanded out into just buying up shit that they don't understand and fucking it up, or did they actually have something of their own before they went around buying everybody's much better properties and then ruining them. I'm not sure. I'm still doing research. Okay, the mouse is either the mouse or the mouse pad is fucking up lately a little bit. So get me some seeds apparently. Yeah, I get the foraging achievement. Will you continue digging? This is MiTE. Right click, then left click. Why am I getting so much friggin' lag? Like, I can feel the lag. It's there. Lag are real. Visual... The fuck is going on, man? It's Minecraft. It's 1.6.4 Minecraft. Come on, bruh. Should I walk it down? Walk it in? I'm gonna try and walk it in. Oh yeah, right over here I can come down easily enough. And since we are in the... Did I just hear a skeleton? Since we are in the forest, or in the mountains rather, the gravel is just gonna be, thar. Thar she blow on gravel wherever you look. What I'm gonna need is to stock up on aminals, and then maybe come back to this tree, which, if we really are in the mountains, it'll be the only tree around for miles. No, there's extra trees here, so... It's not really the mountains, because that's just not how it works. Zuvel? How is it pronounced? Suggested Flash. Adobe did not create Flash. They just ruined it. Macromedia created Flash, and then Adobe came in, bought it, and then, within moments of Adobe laying hands on it, suddenly the internet didn't want anything to do with Flash anymore. I can't, chickens aren't helpful to me. You are not helpful. I can't eat you unless I cook you. And I'm not gonna cook you. We're gonna get around to it. Plus, you're really hard to catch and kill is the other thing. Like 3, 4. All right, that worked out pretty good. Yeah, the frame lag is fucking real, man. What the hell is going on? Did Adobe, you know, are you installing something in the background, Adobe? Performance, CPU, nothing. GPU, nothing. Like, quit whatever it is you're doing that's chunk, 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 chunk. Ooh, hi. Hi. How are you doing? No, go ahead and blow. How about over here by the sand? Sand is useful. Can I get you to explodify? Oh, just a little bit for me. Just a little bit. Ow. Fuck. What, you got me 2 blocks? Well, he only took half a tick of health. I guess that's a fair trade on these markets. And Adobe. How are you trying to work Adobe into everything? Well, I'm trying to get started on talking about it. So Adobe, went from being just a company that, like, buys good software from people who, you know, maintain it well and then fucks it up, for us all. Which they also did with Cool Edit Pro, Centrillium's Cool Edit Pro, which was just a brilliant piece of software. Oh, there you are. Hi. Thank you for being down in a hole. Are you losing your soul? Would you like to fly? Yeah, they did it with Cool Edit Pro 2000, you know, Macromedia Flash, brilliant program, just, you know, it made the whole world, like, the entire world was changed by fucking Flash, and then they managed to kill it. They managed to just buy it up, and then it died. And I know that they still, you know, sell it and brand it under, you know, as an Adobe thing. It's just not called Flash anymore, but nobody fucking uses it anymore. You know, what the fuck happened? Well, Adobe touched it, and then it just died. That's what Adobe does. They touch things, and then the things that they touch die. That's how it works. I'm trying to explain this to you. Pay attention, for God's sake. I can only say it 6 or 7 times in a row before even I start to get bored of saying it. But yeah, so the recent thing with Adobe, I use Adobe Premiere Pro 2015. Excellent video editing software, as long as you are using the 2015 model like I am, which you cannot get from Adobe because they discontinued it. And they recently discontinued all of their software except for like 2018 and forward. Hi, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eventually he stops running at me and starts running away. Yeah, there you go. Just to mix it up for you. 18, 19. Alright, it could have been 19. It always takes 20 or more. Ooh, three flanks of beef. That's gonna help me quite a bit. So yeah, they recently discontinued all of their software back to, anything that didn't have, I think 2018 was the most recent that they left intact that you can still download from them and use with some legalness. And they did that because Dolby is suing them. Because Adobe has been pirating Dolby's codecs for the past 7 years or so? Yeah, 7 years or so. Well, 2012 to 2019, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, what they did is, they ripped all of Dolby's codecs out of their software, circa 2017 going into 2018. Oh, this could be a great little gravel hole here. Potentially. You know, we've been fucked over before. Don't think that I'm not, you know, I don't recognize that, but potentially, this could be a great little gravel hole. So leave that for tonight to dig. I still got a little bit of time. If I could find a place to get some clay, we might be able to cook that chicken as well. You'd need clay and you need something to cook too. And yeah, it's probably not going to happen. You know what? Grab that pig and then dig in for the night. That's my plan, Stan. Let's see. The whole country is being aborted, says Rex Gates. Are they? Did they? Really? We finally got there. All right. Is Trump finally starting up the, you know, ethnic cleansing? Because we've been waiting for it. Don't run from me. Oh, shit. Don't starve me to death and then make me run after you. If I do have to run after you, you better give me 3 flanks. 3 flanks of pork. Okay, now that I'm jumping and running, and don't make your health. Oh shit, you're running over here, and there's another one. Hit. What the? Yeah. One more hit. One more. It's got to be one more, for Christ's sake. Come here. Come here. Okay, it was two more, and you led me to your brother. So I'm gonna kill your brother now too. Oh, and your sister? Yeah. A little bit of hot pig killing action. You know me. Hey. Yeah, how you like it? Huh? You like bouncing in my popcorn, just bacon flavored popcorn? God damn it, that was only one. I mean, it's better than nothing. But yeah, Dolby's suing Adobe because, as far as anybody can tell, Adobe, started pirating their software about 7 years ago when Adobe decided that the concept of selling software to people who want that software for their, perpetual use, as a license was just stupid. Nobody wanted that. What they wanted to do, what we all wanted to do, and I'm just glad that Dolby realized it for me, because I didn't realize that this was what I wanted, and apparently neither did the 30,000 people who signed a petition to telling Adobe, don't fucking do that. So we were a little bit, we were confused, but Adobe had its head on straight. Where the fuck is that thing that I just dug out? Goddamn pig has done it to me again. I'm gonna die in the middle of the night because I can't find the house that I just dug. Okay, it's near here. I remember. There it is. Yeah. I'm not queer. Shut up. I don't care. Do I? Do I care? I don't think I care. As long as you don't walk out here. I don't care. So yeah, in 2013, Adobe decided that the Creative Cloud was what we were just all going to live with from now on, and they weren't going to sell their software anymore. You couldn't buy a perpetual license, you couldn't just, buy it from them. They were going to make it all, you're renting our software now, by the month. So they did that, and then their agreements with Dolby needed to change a little bit, because they had licensing agreements with Dolby when it comes to Dolby's sound codecs. They invented 5.1, they're just, prolific laboratory for sound. So, Jesus Christ, it's spooky hearing all that. And it turns out this thing doesn't go in, really, from where it is. I mean, I'll still be fine. I'll be as fine as you can be in MiTE on night one, really. But yeah, so Dolby's agreements needed to change because now it wasn't as simple as when we sell a piece of software, we pay you for the software that we sold. Was it? Because now what they're doing is they're renting it to everyone by the month. So potentially Dolby could have said, okay, well, if that's how you're going to treat your customers, if you're going to rent it to them by the month, then we're going to rent you our license by the month. And we'll do it like that. So instead of paying, a set rate for each sold license, be pretty fair, actually, be pretty balancing on the consumer market, wouldn't it? If Dolby then said, oh, is that what we're doing? Okay. Night vision on. Then we'll do that, to you. So that we can make as much money as we possibly can. Seems fair. Seems reasonable and fair to me. I'm going to double up there, double up. Now I'm going to do that, and I still don't really have enough space to get away from zombies and shit, because this sucks. And it's not going to work out, and the first one to climb up here is just going to kick me in the face. I'm going to have to set down more. I'm going to have to put the gravel back down in ways to try and keep the zombies out. Hey! Okay, how much do I have? I got 2 stacks of gravel going on, huh? Alright. Kinda don't want to block. But they're still gonna be able to get in. Because they're gonna go over top and fall down right there is what they're gonna do. And then they're gonna be right there and on top of me, and then they'll just kick me in the chin. Because I can't get far enough away from them. The only other option is to, block myself in a way that I can't even see what the fuck's going on. So I'll do that, and I'll start digging out some dirt to my left and see if I can't get another source of light coming in here. So yeah, Dolby could have been, oh, well, if that's what you're doing, then we're gonna do that too. Sounds like a good fucking deal. You guys make money off of that? We'd like to make some money off of that. Sounds like a good deal. He could have. Instead, what they did, Dolby not being a bunch of asshats like Adobe, is they allowed Adobe, they entered into agreement with them where the concept was, okay, since you're selling a subscription-based model, and since your pricing and everything is going to be, you know, the way that you're going to be selling it from now on, this is the way that they've been selling it, is that they don't even sell like individual pieces of software really anymore. They sell everything as a bundle, as a package. You can get one piece of software from the cloud for like $20, from the Creative Cloud for $20 a month, or you can get everything that they own, like everything that they have, you know, that Adobe has for $52.99, or for like $14.99 you can get fucking Illustrator and Photoshop and Lightroom, or there's some kind of graphics pack anyway. So everything's a pack now, it's all a deal, it's all a bundle, and Dolby could have said to that, too, the big bundle, they could have said, well, if you're going to sell 7 copies of software, or rather 20 different pieces of software, and like about 7 of which, at least by my count, there would have to be Dolby codecs in 7 of them, then you owe us, you know, when you sell that package, you owe us 7 royalties, 7 licensing fees for each one of those pieces of software. Because whether or not the user installs that software, you sold them a license. The license you sold them includes Dolby's license. You know, when Dolby licenses a Blu-ray player or DVD player to use its technology, them being paid by whoever manufactures the DVD player is not contingent on whether or not you turn on the DVD player when you get home. You know, it's, they sold you the thing, it's yours now, and we gotta pay the people who we owe the royalties to. So Adobe could have done that to Adobe too. They really could have, you know, stuck their foot down and said, well, you know, we're gonna fuck you over hard if this is gonna be your new business model. And it might have helped out the consumers if Dolby had done it, but Dolby's, you know, nice people, apparently, and so they made an agreement with Adobe that said, we're going to pay you based on, or rather, you're going to pay us based on, where are you digging? I can't see it, and I don't think it fucking matters. Is this gravel down here? Sounds like it. Looks like it on your screen. You're gonna pay us based on the maximum subscribers in a day as averaged over the quarter. So every day, how many people did you have, you know, who were signed up to get something from one of these packages that you got? Count that up, whatever the max number was, you take the max number of every day, and then over the entire quarter, average that together, and then, you know, you'll pay us a royalty per those figures. Which is very nice. Very nice in comparison to what they could have, you know, Dolby could have told Adobe they're gonna have to fucking do for them. And what Adobe, having gotten this really sweet deal from Dolby that they really didn't have to do, but, you know, they're not assholes like Dolby, so, or like Adobe. They decided that what they were gonna do was just run a fucking scam on Dolby. So from 2012 to 2014, allegedly. Well, actually, from 2012 to 2017, while Dolby's codecs were still in their software, Adobe was only reporting a certain amount of their sales. All right. Something broke. Excellent. Oh, Jesus, you're right there. You're just right outside, aren't you? Okay. And you're digging the gravel, but at least somebody broke a, you know, thing. Broke a... Oh, you're getting close, too. I don't need that. I got a big piece of flint! Oh, if I can survive the night. Boom. I interrupted him. Okay. Mama? Mother, can you hear me? I get a big piece of flint. If I get through this night, we get a stick, 2 sticks from trees, and boom, we're into the wood era immediately. On night 2. Holy pooples. Dooples? Dooples pooples. And they're fighting with each other to try and get in there, so they probably won't be able to dig anything more tonight. As long as I stay here, excellent. I'm staying right the fuck here. So yeah, they ran a scam on them. Because Dolby, you know, has to rely on Adobe to do their own reporting and their own internal accounting, you don't do that because, you know, Adobe would just fucking lie to you. Like they did. So you do an audit. You write it into the contract, as Dolby and Adobe both agreed to, that once a year we have a right, every 12 months to come in, do an audit, do an inspection, look at your books, and make sure that what you're, you know, the money that you're choosing to pay us is the amount that you actually owe us. You know, confirm your quarterly reporting with the actual figures. Adobe from 2012 to 2017 and beyond, if they still have any, you know, things, but I know 2012 to 2017 just didn't. They gave the quarterly reports, and then the audits that were requested that they were supposed to comply to under the contract, they just said, ah, fuck it. Who are you? Who are you, Dolby? But the people whose software we're using that we are contractually obligated to allow you to audit. So they didn't report. They didn't allow Dolby to do what they're supposed to be able to do, that Dolby needs to do, so people won't lie to them, which, you know, it's a bit of a leap to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and guess the reason why they didn't let them do the audit at Dolby's own expense was because they had something to hide, because they were pirating Dolby's codecs, because they were not conforming to the agreement that they'd made, and they weren't actually paying Dolby as much as they were supposed to be.
Oh shit, forgot about the stream again. Caught up in RCT2 for first time in ages. You can tell how old this game is by the fact that nobody think $2 for a can of cookies. Reasonable.
It's not reasonable. A can of Coke for $2? Fuck you talking about, Jim. I thought you guys were supposed to have stronger currency over there. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't pay more than $1.89 for a can of Coke. Oh, nice color choice, Jim. So, what do we got? A quick summary of the GFC story. Who's the GFC? What are you talking about? Medium-sized YouTuber miraculously get a speedrun third place on first run. Run is rejected by speedrun.com for cheating. YouTuber follows a copyright struck on the world record holder of the game. Here's a video on it. My fairly popular speedrunner, very, very small Twitch channel, the world record holder GFC, got 400 subs and $3,000 in one stream when that video got posted. Really? Should I talk more about how I got fucked over by GDQ and Connor Ace? Is that going to get me $4,000, $3,000? I'll take $2,000 even. I mean, I'll settle. Especially if Adobe's involved, because I know they're not going to really report how much money I'm supposed to get. Pony ice cream. You can get a can of soda for like 33 cents. Yeah, if you buy in bulk, you know, absolutely. Now, if you're at, you know, Disney World Land Point, Cedar, if you're at any of the amusement parks or something, well, then that's going to be more like one can of Coke, $7. That's my estimate. I think it's a fair estimate. I think it's about what Adobe would charge. And they're reasonable, you know. I think they're reasonable. I think we can all agree Adobe's price scheme's reasonable. Yeah, there's still a lot of them in whatever cave it is behind me, but fuck that. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Pawn, Northern Ireland is getting abortions and gay marriage in October. Did they not have those things? Had they not heard of coat hangers and dicks? I mean, it's been around for a while. Try and pretend like you're something special, Northern Ireland.
We are talking Coke, not soda.
Oh, Coke. Coke. I see what you're... Yeah, I got you. I think that's more... I think it's a C at both ends when you're talking about it that... No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Do you have the accent? Weird. What else did I miss? So Adobe fucked everybody over and then fucked Dolby over as well, and Dolby's finally taking them to court over it in Federal District, Northern California court with gay marriages and abortions. By the way, why do gay people need abortions? I don't understand that. Pony, explain yourself. What do I need? You need a tree, Pawn. Pay attention. You need a tree. One tree. You could be in the wood area. Where's one tree? You! Tree! Get ready to
Tree, stick, stick, stick.
Tree, stick, stick, stick. That's true. It's true. So, tree me up before you go. Adobe, and so here's my question, alright? I got a long-winded thing that I'm writing about this situation with Adobe, you know, that'll cover a lot of the detail and probably make a bunch of errors that'll get me sued by somebody later. But, like, for now, here's my question. If Adobe was pirating Dolby's software when they rented me the shit that they rented to me, you know, back in 2015 and kept renting to me through 2016 and 2017, and then they discontinue the availability of 2015, 2016, 2017 versions of their software because, you know, Dolby is seeking injunctive relief from a court that would basically force them to stop publishing, you know, stop circulating that software. So Adobe's trying to get out ahead of it so it doesn't look like, you know, they're as guilty as they are. My question is this. Does Adobe have any rights to
Night Vision
that software? Oh, you want night vision on? Here you go. There you go. You're all set. Does Adobe have any rights regarding that software? Is the question that I want to ask. Because I may or may not have a pirated copy of Adobe Premiere 2015 installed on my computer that I did after I got sick of paying them $29.99 a month.
Daytime dark not needed now.
It is daytime dark not needed now? Oh, sorry. There you go. So my thing is... This is my question. Do they have any, you know, rights to Adobe Premiere 2015, and I'm kind of curious as to whether the law has ever addressed the concept of abandonware. I need poop, and clay, and meat, and wood. Don't, not like this. 3, 4, 5, 6. I will beat you to death with your cousin's flesh. 7. Just 3 more hits, and it's going to take forever. 8, 9, 10. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, that was a good gain. There's also a cow over there. I swear I saw a cow over there, right? He was somewhere. The cow has escaped. He was working with the pig. Fuck! Now I'm starving to death. Oh no, there he is. I found him again. So yeah. It's just an interesting question from a legal standpoint. I mean, from a moral standpoint, the answer is, you know, fuck those guys. But from a legal standpoint, where does the concept of abandonware come in? You have abandoned, like, distribution, and so, like, the thing would be, my thought would be Dolby may have rights to Adobe's software that they circulated with Dolby's, you know, stuff but never paid them for. But does Adobe actually have any rights regarding the software?
Abandonware is like books, currently copyright of books from 1929 expire.
Okay, so you're just saying, like, abandonware is when the copyright expires? Because, I mean, you see what my question is. It's about, like, what rights can they possibly have on something they were distributing illegally? You know, the notion that well, it's okay, they still maintain rights and stuff like that. I mean, we're not even there yet. Nothing's been proven. It just seems like even Adobe knows that they're going to get caught with this bullshit. I need another tree now that I've got the wood axe. So, I see one over here and one over there.
Flowers, bowls.
If I've got enough meat, I might forego the bowls. I don't think I have enough meat, and I'll probably not forego the bowls. Shit. This one's gonna be hard to get up on. I don't know if I can get up on it. Get on it! Chip on it! Yeah. Well, there's a forest right over here. Go over here and try and take one. How we doing, hon? Is that going down? Fuck. I wasted too much of the day talking about Adobe, who are pirates, and so, you know, the question is it possible for me to pirate pirated software? When the pirates are the people who designed the software? You know, do they have a right to their software? And I'm not sure about that. I think Dolby has a right to what Adobe would claim is their software, but I don't know that Dolby has a right to, or that Adobe has a right to Adobe's software from those years. It seems nonsensical, but so does what Adobe did. You know, they had like a really sweet swish deal from fucking Dolby on how much they were gonna have to pay in royalties, and then just fucked it. Stealing from a thief is still technically stealing. No, but if they don't, like, do they have property rights? It's not, like, the moral issue, if there's a moral side to this, if you want to talk morality, fuck Adobe. I don't give, you know, like, no, they don't have any rights. Like, they can't possibly complain about being pirated against when they're pirating software from other people. Morality, no. But legally speaking, if they stole your software and then released it as their own, like, you have a claim. But is your claim going to be against me? Or is it going to be against them? You know, it just gets really interesting from a legal standpoint. Does any of this... How much of this makes sense? Does any of this friggin' make sense? Like, what do you do there? Who's got the rights? If I end up pirating the software that Adobe distributed illegally that contains someone else's thing and they don't really have rights to that software anymore, then Dolby still has rights, but do I owe... you know, if I paid Adobe for the software, as I did for a number of months, do I owe Dolby, or does Adobe owe Dolby because they're the ones who stole it from them and distributed it in the first place? You know, and more so, do both entities owe? One for continued use and one for the original massive violation, and if so, you know, it really doesn't matter because Dolby's never going to come after individuals for this.
You own everyone, lol.
That's right, because I'm Mr. Robot over here. Thank you, Dramacian. 16 months, and on a 16-month streak, put some pants on. That's not appropriate. Okay? That's... We don't need to see all that streaking around here. Like, whoa. So here's my house from the other night. I got some wood. I'm not... If I'm honest with you, I'm not really paying attention, because I'm too, like, I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, a really good argument for the idea that, you know, you can legally pirate the software. It does become abandonware, but, you know, it is abandonware. Adobe doesn't have the right to sell it anymore. Adobe apparently never had the right to sell it in the first place. They've abandoned it, you know, in their structure, which is totally, like, just... giving up even. It's just really like throwing your hands up and being like, you caught us, even though they're not, and they won't admit that that's what they're doing, you know. When you get down to it, that's what you said. That is what you're saying right there, you know. We didn't do anything wrong! Quick, dump the shit out the back of the truck! This is unwarranted prosecution! Yeah, okay, Adobe. Yep, I think so too. You're right. Where am I going to put this? There. And then put this, it's like here. That's safe, technically. It's not great, but I do have a crafting table that I could also put. If I dug this out, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just crafting table there. And then we just got this one hole, and it's got that over the top of it, and good luck. And now I could craft. If I had a oven, we'd be fucking golden right now, because I got all this meat. I could cook up the lamb chop. I could cook up the chickens. I'd start with the chickens. Look at all the fucking meat I've got, but I can't eat the chickens unless they're cooked. I mean, I can take the risk, but I don't want to take the risk. The lamb chop's only worth 3. Yeah, 3 and 3 unless I cook it.
Ivictini 0510.
If the company no longer exists and whomever has the license does not exercise the license, then it would be abandoned. Okay. Yeah. A guy named, it's pretty, but they invented their name. What? Why spell what? Who? I will try to remember. Hi, Victini. Hello, Victini. How are you? So I'm suiting up now. I got things that I could cook food with, too. Like, damn, son. I could make the bowls and then I'd have all of one salad because I didn't collect any, but I got birch saplings, I got shit, I got sticks. I could be cooking right now, but I don't have You know, I need it and I don't. But I need it, but I don't have it, but I need it. So make a decision now. Do you want the bowls? I want the bowls. I have the bowls for later.
埃旺德豪马尼皮普斯迪埃弗里蒙特因 MYR CT2 帕克威特豪马尼普勒特克特德雷维克罗钦斯埃哈夫阿尔索伊斯 THTTS 多宁弗伦奇埃弗里蒂梅诺
No, it's not. It's not. And also, it's just going to take a quick poll. Does anyone care how many people die in his Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 park with unprotected railway crossings? You just come out of left field with this shit all the time, man. What else could I make? I could protect myself in this harsh, intolerant world run by Trump and roller coaster tycoons that don't apply. Damn it, now you got me making it referential. Now, do I have a thing to hit with?
Squeeze the nibbles and fill up your bowls.
Alright, the bowls. I can't fill them up. I could fill one. I could put one thing in one. And it's one. Now I got one. You happy? I won. Did I win yet? Because I keep saying that I won. So I think I'm going to need to save 2 sticks for the next thing. I mean, I always like to do that. So what I'm going to do, is I'm going to convert more sticks. I might be able to cook with them later if we manage to get a stove tomorrow, which will be our main thing. But I'm going to have myself 1 wooden shovel. Managed to get a baseball bat, some bowls, crafting table, 1 wooden shovel. Who could ask for anything more? I'm just going to eat this salad. There we go. And then I'll place some gravel and we'll dig with our hands. We'll save the shovel for later, I think. If I were to drop more gravel, yeah, that's as much, and I'll lose all the light. Alright, night vision activate. I've got a bit where it runs straight down 25 miles per hour. Nobody knows how to get on it, right? Yeah. I don't, the question is, if you make something and distribute it illegally with someone else's property in it, and because of the nature of the internet, hey, a flint chip. It's always going to exist from now on, and then how's that handled by the law?
Nipples don't produce salads.
So you want me to twist the nipples of the cows? Or Jim? Whose nipples am I supposed to be twisting here? I'm gonna need specifics. Adobe's? I'm working on it. I'm also gonna give him an Indian burn. What was he saying? The nature of the internet, software doesn't go away. You can never really unmake it. It's out there, and is just the rule. Like, if the rule is, like, Adobe can't sell it, nobody can use it. Like, Dolby wouldn't be able to sell it because they'd need the rights that Adobe has, or does Adobe's rights just completely cease to exist? It's just interesting, the question that comes up with that. Regardless, from a moral standpoint, fucking pirate Adobe just left and right all day long. Your fundamental flaw is in assuming that intellectual property law, especially with regards to software, makes sense and is reasonable and consistent. I don't make that assumption. I think I'm still well within the realm of what's realistic, not reasonably realistic, but I think I'm still well within the realm of what the situation is. I don't think that there's actually much of a, argument for one thing or the other. I just know that Adobe can't have a copyright on something that they, distributed illegally. Now, where we stand in the case right now is actually just that there's been a filing made by Dolby, and Adobe is trying to set itself up so that when it gets caught, it won't owe as much as it would otherwise. They're just mitigating their risks at this point by cutting off their long history of illegal software they've been distributing for several years, making, tens or hundreds of millions of dollars off of. And it's weird because, like, in another, like, if you're some dude, sets up shop and starts distributing fucking RoboCop DVDs, that you copied or something like that, you're going to jail. Like, shit is gonna go down. It's not just gonna be, oh, you're gonna have to pay RoboCop people. No. You know, little operation like that, but if you're a big corporation, like Adobe has become, that's never really offered anything that they made themselves that's of value. I don't know, maybe one thing out of their entire catalog. You know, if you're a big corporation like that, then when you break all of the laws and violate other people's copyrights and then complain openly about, you know, how the damn pirates keep pirating Photoshop and what the fuck are we supposed to do? Well, you're pirating Dolby's codecs and putting them into Photoshop. I don't think Dolby's codecs are in Photoshop. But, you know, it's just, in any other situation, it'd just be an open and shut kind of case. Like, yep, somebody's going to jail, you owe them a whole bunch of money, including, you know, the back pay of this, that, and the other thing, but also the this and the other and your mother. Like, it would all just be there. But because they is who they is, because it's Dolby. Have fun with that, prick. Because it's Dolby, or I mean Adobe rather. I don't know, it's the kind of thing that you'll get like a lot of pushback you start talking about. I just assume there's gonna be a lot of pushback from people who want to play Mr. Know-It-All and be like, well actually, you never own software, you only own, you know, a license to operate it, and so Adobe was completely within and they're gonna play like it's not illegal to, you know, like, they would be the same guys who will tell you, you know, piracy is horrible, and people, software designers won't get paid and shit like that, but then when Adobe does it, they'll be like, well, actually, a giant corporation has a right to go fuck yourself. I can't believe that I have heard at these live streams people be like, hey, blame the consumer, not the corporation. Huh? Blame the people who keep buying the product from, not the people who created the situation where you had to buy the product from them if you needed that product and are manipulating the marketing, and they bought out all the competition and created a fucking monopoly marketplace. Don't blame them. Blame the consumer! Like, yeah, we're all responsible. But you know who else is responsible? Like, the murderer, you know? Like, on a theoretical, on a philosophical scale, we're all responsible when someone murders someone, right? We fostered the environment, we created this, goodbye, this live streams, I meant to go to the others. We fostered the environment, we created the society, all that kind of stuff. We're all, you know, have a hand in every horrible thing that happens in the world, but just a little bit more so than we're all, you know, a part of every murder, is the murderer. You know, that would be who you'd want to go ahead and hold accountable first and foremost. Where I saw a dude in a different stream saying that it's poor people's fault for being poor because they aren't working themselves to death. Literally, his words, no meme. Got me real shook. Yeah, it's poor people's fault for not working real hard. Incidentally, you know, I have been thinking about recently because Detroit, and they took money out of the schools in order to build a billionaire hockey rink at the city's expense. And, you know, the schools are fucked and shit in the first place anyway. You know, so let's take the money away from them and make sure that we get ourselves another fucking place for the Pistons to shoot hoops or whatever that logic was. But, you know, it's really, really out there and on the cuff, but it's something that, you know, you talk about it and I just feel like you get the response that, what's that, some kind of crazy socialist conspiracy theory? No, it's just acknowledging reality, and the reality is that there is a massive incentive for people who are in good positions by birthright or otherwise, and usually by birthright. It is just a really good idea for them to keep other people stupid. You know, if the generic populace is stupid, for example, stupid enough to elect Donald Trump as the president of the United States of America, stupid enough to not, like, recognize that the role of the president of the United States of America, first and foremost, is to be the representative from shore to shore of every citizen, you know? He's not the partisan representative. The presidential role is not supposed to be a partisan role. I know it is in modern politics, but, you know, it's not supposed to be a partisan role because you've got that representation on local levels, on state levels, throughout government everywhere else. Shore to shore, the president is supposed to, that's libtard speak, boy, says Jim. The president of the United States of America is supposed to represent everyone's interests equally. And if they're not, you know, then we're all fucked. And you're not going to get that. You know, you're not going to see someone equally representing people. You're going to see a Democratic president represent Democratic interests more, and a Republican president Republic interests more. That's going to be there. But, you know, when it comes to, I wonder if Donnie would be a good fit for the presidency. That's an open and fucking shut case. The man thinks Mexican immigrants are mostly rapists and murderers. The man, you know, he made fun of the parents of a war veteran who died fighting Americans' wars, who was an American citizen, who was of Islamic descent. Like, this is not a man who's going to represent anyone's interests except for, well, really just white rich people, and only the ones that got there, like, really horribly. You know, the ones that did it as though they were mafia dons, because that's how he identifies, you know. It's what he's into. He sees himself as like a mafioso figure. I just assume that he's got hits in his past, because, you know, he'd be just the kind of guy who'd be like, I can do that, right? Can I? And you know, he had the money, so might as well pay somebody to get rid of some people, that kind of shit. But, like, you have to have an incredibly ignorant, borderline, like, retarded, I'm just going to use the word, borderline retarded populace to find, you know, a popular margin of them that's willing to vote for that asshole to be the country's representative at large. And, you know, you've got Detroit being a post-slavery ghetto that never recovered, that nobody ever really did anything about from that. And you got a whole bunch of poor blacks and Hispanics primarily in this area living here who have never been given fair and equal access to an education, and then the modern day representatives are still snaking funds from the city's coffers in order to give billionaire white people more money to create entertainment products for suburbanite white people who drive down here on the weekends in order to see, you know, the shows. And meanwhile, Detroit's schools are bottom performing in the country. Like, that shit's still going on. So, like, the concept that it's a, you know, the kind of response that I feel you're likely to get. Let's make the furnace out there when you bring up this notion that, well, you know, it is actually in the best interests of the people who are presently in power in America to make sure that the populace stays as stupid as possible, since today politics isn't politics anymore. It's not like arguing or convincing anyone. It's marketing to them. It's just paying money to someone who puts your message out there over and over and over again until people can't remember, you know, what it was like to think thoughts straight. Now what? Now what, Mr. Pawn? Maybe I put you here, I suppose. Yeah, why not? I'll drop you down there, and then chicken me up. This birch sapling will do. It'll cook one full thing, and then after that, I'll manure you, and I'll throw a stick in after the manure, and that'll give me the second chicken out. It's going to take 2 things to burn to get that one out. So give me the cooked chicken, and then boom, boom, another cooked chicken, and we already need more meat. This is not enough meat. I need to go back out and get more. How we doing? Sun fucking going down again. Jesus goddamn motherfucking Christ. Bullshit. Oh, also I was going to get more gravel, wasn't I? Oh good, I'm starving to death. Perfect timing. I need more I need more animals. More living things to kill, but I also need to grab some gravel, so we'll just quickly, boom, or rather grab some, was that flint or obby? I think it was flint. U.S. President shouldn't openly criticize the PM, the Prime Minister? the U.S. president shouldn't, you know, openly, like, congratulate a convicted racist sheriff from Arizona, or no, it was New Mexico, right? But that doesn't stop him, does it? You know? Like, a man actually convicted of the crime of racism, of which we don't have a crime, unless you're an official using, you know, racist policies in the administration of law, in which case now it's a crime. You know, when's the last time someone was basically convicted of fucking racism? We get someone convicted of racism and our president writes him a fucking free ticket. Yeah, that shouldn't happen either, but this is America. Fuck yeah. You know, so the idea that people are just fucking stupid, and they are, and you know, it has in no small part because that's good for the people who have the power and who are therefore able to decide, or therefore able to use their money and their influence to decide where the money goes and what's important to the people who decide where the tax
为
dollars
平
get
Y
spent.
O U 米尔克 T H 西普
Why did I milk the sheep? It wasn't pregnant. It wasn't lactating. I looked very closely. Also, it had a big swinging dick, so I wasn't sure that I wanted that kind of milk. I looked under her. I picked the tail up from behind and saw just two giant fucking meatballs just dangling. Oh, God. I'm just in such a weird, tired, but angry and funny move, I guess. I'm thankful for America, though. It makes me feel better about my shit show of a country. I'm British. Yeah, I always thought well of, you know, you people too. And then Brexit, and I was like, oh fuck, we're all doomed. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys too, huh? You know, just in the year that this is going on over here, you're gonna do that. Okay. Okay, let's just all prove we're fucking morons all at once. Everybody stand up and, you know, put the aluminum foil hat on your head and the wooden spoon out your mouth, and we'll just all get together and have ourselves a potluck where we snort heroin and shoot cocaine. What? Well, we're just that fucking stupid, aren't we? Yeah. Tony, has that ever stopped you from milking? No. Where's my house? I found my house. I found my house again. We're back. Back in black. Alright, so did I get any extra meat? I killed the sheep, but I failed to milk it. Okay, so we got just enough to get through the night. I have, gravel here. I still got the shovel. Before the night hits, I could go grab this extra gravel. I mean, why not? It's right there. It's up in my grill like the resurrection. I have made and sold aluminum hats. That would, you know, that's the thing. Like, I'm thinking about this winter. I'm gonna like buy a bunch of buckets. Just plastic buckets, cheap as I can. Maybe I'll order them from Uline, that kind of thing. I'll just buy a bunch of cheap plastic buckets, and I'm gonna set up a stand outside. It says 1 gallon snow, $9.99. Just, you know, during winter, and just see how many I can sell, because fuck, people are stupid, aren't they? Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. So I'll put you in there. I'll cook another one. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone, but take this. I'm gonna cook another one with the 2 sticks. I gotta save the last 2 sticks, so I'll have something to put the next flint hatchet or flint axe, whichever I decide to go for, on. But, there's a cooked lamb chop for me. I got 2 bits of cooked food now, and some seeds to keep me going.
Expensive. Dollar store has them.
Oh, okay. I'll get the dollar store ones then. Good tip. Good tip. Have you done this before, Rex? You stood outside in winter and sold snow? Because it seems like the best idea that I can come up with, just considering what people go for, you know, and what people will, like, rush to defend and shit like that. I'm sure somebody will stand up for my right to sell snow to idiots. Absolutely. While also telling me, you know, this culture of
Do you think anyone's ever gotten a diamond, anything in MiTE?
is there diamond stuff in MiTE actually? Like, you can't make diamond tools in MiTE, says Pony. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Did he remove diamond as a spawning thing, though? Or does it still exist? And it's something you can collect, but you can't make, like, a diamond tool or a diamond deal. I found diamonds on the first MiTE server, says Pony. So, they're probably still in the game? Pawn did online streaming, says Rex. Did I? Well, we were miting? Was it mighty when I did it? How did I do it? What did I look like? Was I hot? Look! Boom! We got our next flint hatchet if we want it right there. Or we can continue digging gravel for the axe. Also, night vision activate. Dipshit. See? People are just so fucking stupid. You know, they go through all this trouble of setting up extra night vision scenes and queuing it up so that there's like an audio effect that plays whenever you hit it, and trimming the beginning of that audio effect so that it happens, you know, with a reasonable amount of time. And then they just don't press the fucking button. People are just fucking ignorant, aren't they? It's just, everybody thinks they're so damn SMRT. I mean, SMART, SMAR! Diamonds for enchanting, says Jermaine. Is that what it's used for? Can you, in MiTE? Do you enchant? Is that what you make the table out of? Do you still make the table from diamonds? That would make sense to me, right? Isn't it Obby, 2 diamonds in a book or something? The enchanting table, if I recall correctly. There's another piece of flint. We're on our way from emptiness to happiness to be. I think that's how that guy, I don't know. I do know that I have to pee. And we've been here for over an hour because I started a little early. Boom! Another flint chip. So we're going to pause. We're going to go back to normal mode. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to have ourselves a live stream break. And I'm going to pee. And you can, if you want to pee too, then we can pee together. You know, we're both under the same sun. So as long as that's true and we're both peeing, then we might as well be peeing in the same room. So you just keep that in mind as you pee and think happy thoughts, and you might want to, while you're at it, smile. It's the name of this song. 7-minute live stream break, Pawn Not Out.
Next level.
Squeeze on the out.
Next level. Next
Hello, I am the Ronan Paul, and welcome back to twitch.tv/Ronan Paul livestream on twitch.tv/Ronan Margaret Thatcher, the Queen. Welcome back. We're playing MiTE, and we're actually getting on pretty well in the second seed that we made here, even though I'm totally distracted thinking and talking about Adobe and their many ills. Just as a company in general, I cannot believe that companies like this manage to make money. They've driven all of their software products into the ground. They've disenfranchised their entire user base within, like, industry professionals, you know? They're selling software to graphic designers and editors and you know, musicians and recording studios and shit like that, or it's at least who they're marketing it to. I don't know that they really sell any digital audio workstations to anybody who knows anything about digital audio workstations, because last I looked, that was shit. Audition, you're using it used to be Cool Edit Pro, and that was something, damn, but man, when I had all of the programs from Adobe for the $50 a month or whatever, $29.99 for the first year, when I had the first year bundle package deal, I pulled down Audition. It wouldn't stay up for more than 5 minutes without crashing. And it had, as a digital audio workstation, as a thing that's for music, it had a little video player in the corner. Which is, like, convenient if you're doing, like, editing and you're going between the two pieces in the same suite, you know, Adobe Premiere, and then over here I'll do some audio and I'll put, that's convenient. But it tells you that this isn't really a digital audio workstation, is it? Not really focused on the audio. And Cool Edit Pro was totally fucking, so good. It was such a good DAW. It was just brilliant. Just like Flash wasn't until they got their hands on that. You might not believe it, Paul, but don't forget WinRAR is profitable. WinRAR is profitable? They sell copies of WinRAR? Jesus Christ. Well, I guess there's not much investment required in that, is there? Paul, you didn't wait until I had fed the doggos, but I was still late. No, I wasn't. I wasn't late. Yeah, pawn to businesses. Oh, okay. Still, why? Which is it in any way better than the open source, freely available fucking shit that's out there for zipping various archives? What have I got? Do I use WinRAR? Do I use WinArge or something? What do I use? I can't. No self-respecting business would want to get caught pirating such an essential tool. Or, well, caught not buying it. I don't, is it an essential tool? What do I use for zipping? I'm just gonna click over here on something and see. I use 7-Zip. 7-Zip, by the way, 7-Zip, very useful if you are, you know, stuck using Adobe Premiere Pro software, because you can't open files that were saved in newer versions of Adobe Premiere software in the older versions, for obvious reasons. Obviously, it's a newer version, so things have changed and it won't be able to read it. That's not the reason at all. It's completely backwards compatible. It's just some bullshit that they tacked in. And why it's useful to have 7-Zip or something similar around is that you can open a Premiere Pro project file as a zip file. Well, you can just unzip it and, like, rename it to a text file, go into that text document, delete the version number at the top, and then load it into basically any version of Premiere that's ever existed. Because Adobe cares so much about its customers that it artificially restricts the usage of its program in ways that make all of our lives more miserable and drive us to have to use the more modern, and because it's Adobe, inferior versions of their products. Why are there so many proprietary file types actually just renamed zip files? Good question. What's a jar? What's a Java jar? When I pack up a Python project into just an executable file, you know what it is? I mean, it's an extractor that extracts all the data from a zip into a temp directory and then runs the program that was... So it's also got, like, self-extracting executable built into it, but it's... Yeah. Because it's just, it works, man. It works, you know? You want to hide your files? Just name them .cda, put them all onto a CD somewhere, Just make them all zip files, rename them CDA. Nobody will ever fucking know. They'll be like, why doesn't this disk work? I don't fucking care. Back to the game. Pawn. Really? Okay. Night vision, activate. What am I doing? You're probably gonna starve yourself to death is what you're going at right now. Okay. Back to starving myself to death, probably. We do have enough meat to get through this night, but the more that I dig, the less meat we'll have, and the less we'll probably survive it. Did you ever finish that game, Ronin Pawns? Is Zavize to the ladder? What game? What was I making? I made Pong in Python. And, you know, I didn't, like, write AI for the other paddle and stuff like that. I got it to a point. I actually have been thinking about maybe cracking open Unity again and trying to get familiar with Unity in a way that I never really got familiar with it. You know, I went through a couple of tutorials. I made the space shooter thing. It worked. I added my own code in to make it do some things that the code didn't originally do, but it just, I don't know. Unity, the first time that I approached it, it wasn't friendly.
salads.
Eat ponies salads. Oh, I've got a bunch of salads. That's right. We'll craft the salads, and that'll keep me going overnight, and I'll still have some meat left in the morning. That's a good call. Oh, Rex. You missed a coma. No, I fell into that one pretty good, I think. But yeah, I've been thinking about, you know, potentially getting back into Unity. I have one major game project that I've always wanted to do. It would be like it's not even a game. I don't know what the game of this game is, but I know what I want to do. Oh, no, don't waste my fucking shovel on that. I'm digging by hand overnight. Yeah, I know what it is. It's not really a game because I don't know. It's really just a procedural generation of an environment that I really want to do. I've, like, done the fucking... years ago now, I kind of wrote the code out in a notebook for how it would all work and how the different variables would interact with each other in order to generate the world and stuff, and I'd really like to do that. And it doesn't seem that hard, you know, from the outside in Unity, but when I've looked at Unity before, it's not Macromedia Flash, you know? Adobe Flash isn't Macromedia Flash either anymore. In fact, it's not even Adobe Flash anymore. I think they call it Adobe Animator now or something. But, yeah, it's not... doesn't have a UI that you can look at and be like, oh, okay, I can get started right here. It seems a little bit difficult to access, is what I would say about it. You know, but once you're in, you're in. So I figure out some of the basics and run with it. Flash is dead, though. Yeah, because Adobe drove it into the ground at the height of its popularity, purchased it, and then just... having said that, I spent several hours playing old Flash browser games from the 2000s last night, right? Right? And that's like... that's how you know... oh, shit, it's raining, isn't it? Yeah. That's how you know, like, just how important and major Flash was, and how it really, truly was a, landmark, piece of software. Stop choosing my fucking shovel! That so many different things came out of it. You know, it was just the biggest thing about Flash. I mean, it was good, strong software, but mainly it was just, it had a user interface that you could just approach, look at, and go, oh, that's how that works. Yeah, I can do this. And you'd be immediately keyframing and tweening and stuff and doing animations, and then you'd get into ActionScript and you go, oh, this is a very easily readable, clean fucking language. And it was just accessible was the thing. And few and far between are those who can actually do that, sadly, in the coding world, who seem able to do it anyway. I definitely find more examples of people who clearly don't know how to create a user interface that is inviting, that immediately sort of explains itself without needing to explain itself. God damn it, stop trying to waste my shovel. Rarely do I find that. So Flash was like that, Cool Edit Pro was like that.
Gravel B8NDU Injax Time Baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough for the axe yet, but I could make another hatchet. And that's... I mean, I've got 2/3... Stop it! I got 2/3 of what I need here for the axe. Once I got the axe, it's like I've broken through the fucking... You know, the big hurdle. So should I hold out for the axe, or should I just go ahead and make another hatchet? If I did make another hatchet, I could more or less completely dedicate my, my wood haul that I get from it to wood shovels, which would allow me to process a whole bunch of gravel, which would probably get me the flint that I spent back pretty quickly. It's a call. It's definitely a judgment call, and I'm not exactly sure which way to go. That's why I keep digging the gravel here. The fact that it's raining outside discourages me from going out today. I don't really have enough food to survive if I don't go out, especially if I keep digging. The monsters that I'm hearing are clearly in the underground caverns that are behind me, so I guess we're going out. Actually, before we do break that wall down, give me at least the 2 more salads. And I can try and put off eating my meat as long as possible. But I think we're going back out into the horrors of, you know, the day. And seeing what can be done, y'alls. Hold out for gravel, says Pony. I'll just see how it goes. See how it goes. Alright, we're stepping out into the rains. Down in Africa. There's more gravel right at my house, too. So I can grab some gravel from there, but really I need food. And I feel like I've gone in all these directions. I'm gonna head off... I feel like I've gone in all these directions, which means the odds of finding more living mammals to slaughter is not a thing. Yellow rain. There you go. You're supposed to have to cheer and spend money to remind me. Oh, and yellow flowers. Orange rain? No, it was yellow. Or I don't know what it was. Only you guys can see it. I only see the rains down in Africa. But yeah, I'll go along here, along the edge of the forest. See what we come up
is
with.
getting excited by yellow rain, please help.
There you go, there's the money. There's the money, now I can fix it. Alright, now we're good. Oh wait, did I? Alright, sorry. I can get those yellow flowers, but it's aminals that I need. Out of food, time to move. No, oh. Boy, that's a statement I don't want to hear. Possibly, you know, maybe it could be accurate, is one of the reasons. I think I am going to take another tree. And I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go in right now. Give me a hatchet, and I'll knock this tree down. We're losing daylight, you know, and I need to move the game forward. I don't feel confident. I do not feel... Oh, I really don't feel confident now that I'm hearing a skelly. Oh, there he is. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Got him! Fuck you! Yeah! Feels good. Feels good. Alright, now can I get up on this bitch? I'm up on this bitch. Aight. Yo. He needs to get a damn farm set up, says Darth Angeles. It's not how you start MiTE. It's not. You don't do that for a minute. For a hot fucking minute. And once you do have a farm set up, do you know how fucking long it takes for anything to grow in MiTE? It's a hot fucking minute. I don't think you can force things to... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Where you at? 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 God damn it. I just gotta get back in there and keep hitting, I guess. Where the fuck where he's at? I mean, why would he disappear? He's a skelly, it's raining out, he doesn't have to hide. Nothing's gonna burn him. could just walk up to me and fuck me up. And I'm gonna be stuck in the leaves where he can shoot right through them at me. Which is a little bit of bullshit. You know? You'll be able to see me in the leaves as well. Your aim should be off, and, you know, if you do hit things, it's something something and more reasons to bitch. You know. I think you're all with me on that. Do I have more flowers? You have more flowers before I step out and get shot by a skeleton in the face? Make me some salads. Yep, there he is, there he is, there he is. Moving. Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know where he is. He fires one off an hour. There we go. Now we're talking. Yes. Fuck you. Where the fuck was he? Huh? Where are you? You prick. And one more kill, I probably hit level 1. Just get yellow flowers spawning. You need more aminals. You need more aminals. Yeah? How we doing on daylight? Oh, it's only noon. Oh, it's so nice. I think time passes slower when it rains for some reason. You ask the doctor, he'll tell you. It's true. It's timey, it's wimey, it's rainy out. Things don't happen as quick. I'm gonna lose my way, though, if I get too far from home. I'm just gonna go over this hill, and that'll put me back in the direction of where I come from. There's my first tree I ever took over there. Shit, because I already been up and down and round these bends, you know? I traveled round the road and back again. Down the road and back. It was down. You went down. Do I have those mushrooms? No, it was in the other seed. Shit. Alright, I just remembered that I can't walk too far away from that tree because I want anything that might fall out of it. It would allow me to cook that flank of meat if I got another piece of, well, if I got anything out of that tree that I just hit. And it's over there, so we'll go back over there. Ah! I hear him. Fucking hear the skelly.
We are many, you are but one.
God damn it! Trying to listen for skellies over here. Fucking Borg. Alright, that's two things. God, fuck though. I don't have anything to eat, you know? I mean, I do, but not the kind of that I need. Wait, don't eat another one. Don't eat another
He
one.
come from a land down under where beer does flow and mentioner can't you hear? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover, yeah.
Are you threatening me? You better run. You better take cover. Yeah. I can hear the thunder and I can smell your chunder. I'd appreciate if you tried to restrain your chunder a little bit. I mean, it's a closed space, you know, it's just common fucking courtesy. Up over this way, and then there's a sheep stuck in a hole. No, a cow stuck in a hole. I need a cow. I need a fucking cow. Sun's still kind of high in the air. I just feel like, you know, the day must be already over, but no, there's still time. We go over to the cliff edge here. We'll find some animals that are just sort of stuck on the cliffs of Dover. You always find them like that, right? Yeah, see? See? Does the man know what he's talking about, or does the man know what he's talking about? Because I think he's talking about some things that he knows about. I can hear the thunder and the chunder and women sunder and... God damn it, I think I blundered. Come here. There you go. No thunder for you. Yeah, fall, bitch. Yeah, 2, 3. 3? You're counting 3 now? You know how many times you've hit him? God, it feels like the animals just start regaining their health so fucking quickly. Doesn't it, though? Will you die? Thank you. Because I need to eat the salad. I'm going to toss the salad with my tongue a couple of times and then top off with this so that I maintain it. We do. Hey now. Hey now. Hear what I say now. Happiness and chickens are just around the corner. Oh, it's a sheep. I thought it was it's a sheepy. Hi. Oh, I love where you've positioned yourself. No, fuck. You managed to die. Hit him out of the fucking pond. Get back in the pond. All right, just give me your meat and your wool. We're that much closer to a bed. One more sheepy would do me. Gotta get home, gotta get home, gotta get home. Oh, wow. Frame jumpy things going. It might be the mouse even. All right, gotta get home, gotta get home, gotta get home, get home. I don't know why. I just got kind of stuck in a loop. Yeah, give me the yellow flowers. Get me home. I can cook the sheep. I don't need to cook the
Pawn
cow.
and his power puncha.
My power puncha? Oh, punch. Okay, I thought you were saying my power pointer. That's what I call a little pawn. I mean, big, thick pawn. That's what I call him sometimes. The power punch. No, the punch sounds even better. Yeah, the power punch. Pawn's power punch. Ladies, you back me up on that, won't you? Because there aren't any of you here, ever. So I can basically tell whatever story I want, like Adobe, when it comes to the license of their products. So there's the tree that I knocked down. And then it wasn't far. It's got to be just over that hill. Just over that. Fuck, there's a tree up there. It's confusing. I just got to get home. And I'm a little bit spun around. I don't know if you can notice. Probably not, because I wear it pretty well, you know. I'm pretty convincing when I'm full of shit, I think. Yeah. Other side of this shit? I think. Like over here? Anybody remember where I live? This isn't it. That's none of that's it. There's that tree. It's there it is. It's my crafting table. Oh, thank me. Thank me. You know, by which I mean God. You, and then in there, and then there you go. And I will need the meat. I'll take a hit of damage if I have to. I'm not gonna eat something that's not as nutrient valued. Ah! Bitch! Okay, so I'm just gonna gravel my way in, apparently. Just tuck myself in with a little gravel here. Grab my other meat, and then my other meat, and this is my other brother, Daryl. And we got wood today. We also got leather, but I already made shoes, right? So I don't have enough leather to make anything. Okay, but we got food. I don't have gravel to process over the course of the night, so that's cool. But I do have the wood. I can make the shovels. And that's about it. A bunch of yellow flowers for salads. It's not bad, anyway. So, make the salads, I guess. Yeah. It's you, like, over here, and then you up there, and you down here. Thank you. And then if you're just 1, 2, 3, 4, that's going to be 4 shovels. So if I did 5, 6, that would be 6 shovels. So I'll have 6.1 shovels. Pawn is lost just before night again. I'm good. Can confirm Pawn's PP is very big. No, yeah, I'm a power punch. My pawn punch. Punch. Pawn punch. There you go. Got that going. I managed to get a bow today. I can hit things with my bow if it can. I can hit things with my bone. You know, I got a lot going for me. You don't know. You can't you can't just tell me I'm drunk. That's between me and God. It's not for you to decide. You don't get to just decide that. Ooh, and I got an arrow too. I could actually use that as a weapon, could I? Well, then put it down here with the arrow. Both have to be on the hotbar and MiTE for you to be able to use it, if I recall correctly. So there's all that shit, and then we got our valuable bits up there. We got the dandelions, we got the 4 of that, and the other thing, and then the wool, and if I get 1 more wool, I can make a bed, and then, you know, happy, go, fucking lucky times ahead. Right? I'm just gonna dig with my hands. That's worth 100 free PPs, says Jermation. See, this is getting complicated. Are they pawn points? Is it my power punch? Is my power pointcha? As the accented TTS said. And another thing about Adobe, night vision. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, Darth Angel. Another thing about Adobe. What else is there about Adobe? Here's an interesting thing that happened with Adobe. Fuck you. With Adobe in 2014. So after they moved everybody over to their Creative Cloud service, Creative Cloud, rent your software from us instead of having a perpetual license. It's better for us, not you. Here we go again. That's right. Interesting thing that happened. Their DRM authentication servers went down for over 24 hours. Meaning that multimedia industry professionals and major companies and shit who are employing and paying people to, you know, be there creating product, you know, fucking whatever it is that you're doing in multimedia in these industries. The companies just got to like pay their employees, sit there and see if the servers would come on that day, and they didn't, and they didn't. And Adobe said that they wouldn't be providing remuneration for anybody. That's the kind of thing that'll happen with the DRM. If your servers go down and no one can log in anymore, and you can't fix it for 24 hours, then all of the people in, you know, the professional industry that you're running there, you know, whose livelihoods and businesses rely on their ability to actually use your software, that you no longer just sell to them, that they don't even have the option of paying thousands of dollars to you to just fucking own outright. Yeah. Your servers go down, and then everybody's just sitting there, and thousands of man-hours get lost, you know, across the country in a day because Adobe decided to do this software as a service bullshit on software that makes no sense as a service. It's just a way of them trying to make more money. And honestly, if you have Adobe in your portfolio, it's time to dump them. Not for any moralistic reason, although that would be nice too, because, you know, you really shouldn't support them. But more so because, I mean, they've basically just admitted that... Try the whole fucking world, says Jim. That's right. I always just... Is there a difference? I thought America was the center of the universe. No, stop it. Oh, that was... Okay, so Germasians was the one that came through, and Yese Utsi Tifarsanim Seterip Arafos Imakabab. Right, so become software pirates. Minecraft is too easy. Where are you digging? And do you want to die? That's my song. You're digging there? See, you're the problem. They can sell software to you. You're fucking stupid. That's all. You can't get through it. It's gonna still be a single block hole. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, so just bear that in mind when, you know, you start thinking about, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could rent my video games, buy them, and then rent the availability of them from a fucking service monthly? I'm sure that'll always work out for me. I mean, you know, with games, it's like less matters, I guess. And it matters to you when you paid for something and you don't have access to it because somebody's fucking servers went down. But, you know, at least it's not professional, quote-unquote, professional-grade software. It's just like Adobe has no idea what they are or who, you know, what they're doing. They've never treated their company as though it is professional-grade software. As though this is something that people rely upon substantively for their jobs, careers, and fucking businesses. And if their shit doesn't work, then nobody's shit works. They just don't know it. They don't realize it. You just gonna stand there while I hit you in the face? Bruh. Huh? Huh, bruh? If that Skelly out there will find me, I'll take him down with one hit from Majigger. Where you at, Skelly? I hear you. Oh, he's probably behind the fucking wall. It's the one guy who managed to find me. That's when you find a place like this, I think that it works out really good because most of the things are probably pathing somewhere on the inside or something like that, and this douchebag's the only one who's actually out here trying to get at me. Come at me, brah! I got a bone to pick with you! to pick with... it's the night is ending, by the way, in case you can't tell. Yeah, you keep digging. Dig this tea. Digger dumb. Should we move? I think we gotta move, don't we? We gotta pick up and move. We gotta start walking now. Like you were saying, we're running out of food. I mean, I got enough for tomorrow night, basically, from where we are right now, but it's not gonna last long. I think we do have to pick up and move. As soon as this bastard's dead, I'll take down my crafting table, and you know, we got all these shovels. We can pick up gravel wherever we land, but we do have to start, you know, putting some distance between us and here. See, he doesn't regenerate health like the animals do, for Christ's sake. Pawn Bad Punny. Pawn Ranty. Wow, shovel load. There you go. I want the kill. No, I won't do that. I'll do this instead. Yeah! Level 1! Fucking A! There will be death and murder and dead zombies when I am done. For I am the Ronin Pawn! So I'm picking up my good bricks, and we gotta move. It's always dangerous to move, but we gotta move. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta GT the F the O. And the question is, where do I go? I kinda... Being in the mountains is great for gravel and all. I'm gonna head that way so I can stay on the edge of mountain biome and forest biome and have sort of the best of two worlds. Not necessarily... Well... It'd still be the best of both worlds, just not necessarily... They're not the best worlds cumulatively. Like, the mountain biome, definitely. Best world for gravel and MiTE. But forest, I don't know. It's definitely a preferable one for me. I'd rather be in a forest than a swamp, winter biome, a desert. It's a pretty good biome. Phony's P again? Hey, there you go. I got it. And you gave me the money, and that's how it works. So, thank you, or rather, you're welcome. Or congratulations, if I do it the way that Trump taught all the people at his university to treat it. You know, always congratulate them on having made the right choice. Never say thank you. Just congratulate them because they've made the right choice for attending Trump U. And baby, Trump U.
YOUUSED 特恩德维迪斯 BY 萧挺 INTH 罗尼塔恩耶尔兹 N 耶尔兹阿戈 N 托西斯迪伊特斯卡兹 M1 会 YOU 赛特希特因 TH 米德尔 OFA 斯特里姆
Okay, I don't know what you just said, because I'm a little bit busy killing a cow, but I will come back to it. I see that Zavi, Zuvels, also said a thing. So I will come back to that. I need to kill this cow, and I gotta get just gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep heading where I'm heading, doing what I'm doing. Just keep doing what you do until it's done. I have food that would allow me to cook this chicken if I can kill it without a significant fucking chicken chase. Hey! Fucking chicken chaser. Chicken chaser! There you go, got it. Alright, I think I'll leave the pig, because that's just gonna get me killed. That's just gonna get me killed. Look at him. Just take one look at him and you know, that's the death of Pawn right there. This and this. So we're walking, we're gaining food. And then what do I do about the other 7 points of damage? I don't know how many it takes, but it's definitely more than one arrow's worth. The arrows in MiTE aren't that powerful, I don't think. There's another pig. Oh, if I would have shot the chicken, though. Yeah, that worked. And I got the arrow back. I did break the bow, though, so that's good. I think that was actually a good choice. I like that call. Good call, Gervasian. You know, because what are the odds I'm going to reach for my bow in, you know, real mortal danger? Now I'm going to reach for a big, long stick and just start clicking like a madman. This is good. We found a new area. There's animals out here. We collected food on the way. Now all I need is a nice source of gravel and a place to tuck in for the night, and we will be set. And, you know, preferably, those would be sort of one and the same. The place to tuck in for the night along with the big haul of gravel would be the same deal if I could get it. If and I could get it. And I'm gonna... That yellow flower, this yellow flower, I'm gonna eat both of these salads. Then I'm gonna milk him. I'll milk him, and then I'm gonna kill him. I got your milk. Now... Ah! I wonder if bones last forever. I don't think they do. But I do think that they're, like, better than sticks in terms of durability, usually. And they do, for realsies, you know, extend your reach in this game in a way that's very important. You know, you play regular Minecraft, and it's like, I can reach anything from here, and yet you could. From just about anywhere that you're standing. Oh, shit, there's a fucking skelly somewhere. Be nice to get another bone. He's probably up here. And there's a bunch of gravel in there. Oh, hello. How you doing? Okay, I'll take a little bit of damage for some of those. Oh, there's a big fucking cave down there. Skelly's probably in there, actually. Fuck it. It's almost dead anyway. I'll get out another one. Okay, what are we doing up here, fellers? Here? No. Dig it out. And be ready to defend yourself, Pawn. Because he's in there. I hear him. Or he's lower. Yeah, he's like down and around a corner or something. Okay. I need to eat this to keep myself going. In the meanwhile, you're not connected to something that's going to collapse, are you? No? Good. Boy, if I could get up here, this would be a hell of a place to put up... Oh, shit! Yep, that'd be a hell of a place to put up shop, don't you think? Yeah, this is way too dangerous. I've taken too much damage. One shot from the skelly would kill me now. So... I'm getting my big balls out of here. My big balls out of there. Oh, and I'm starving to death, so that's, you know, double bonus extra points. Yeah, I'm on the edge of death. We haven't found a place to stay for the night. I keep hearing bad things, and there's a giant shadow to my left, and just none of it's good. I'm just going to keep serpentining a little bit as I walk, in case... Just in case, generally speaking. God, there's so many pigs here. I'd hate to put up shop and be in bed where there's so many pigs, because then the fucking zombies will come and eat them, and I'll never get to, you know. But don't care. If I see some place where I can go in at this point, I just heard another fucking skelly. Keep serpentining, tuning. Just keep tuning. Hit. Show me some gravel. Oh yeah, that's safe. Nice, safe, dark chasm of death. Time? Okay, we still got... I don't feel, like, really pressured right now, especially since I have shovels. I can dig in really quickly. I just would hate to waste them on anything other than gravel. So, gravel. Holy shit, it's like a fucking castle out there. Is there any... Oh, hello. The rest of the chunk popped in. I don't see... any fucking gravel. It's not helpful. That's the other side. That's the opposite of helpful is what that is. Hit. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, so not that much day left. Alright, I got a little bit of my health back. That's helpful. Some copper. Remember that for later. I'm not going down there for fuck's sake. But see, I am heading toward the okay, nope, not going down there either. Don't care. Don't want to hear about it. Nope. Over here. Flat sides, stone with some gravel. Ha! Okay, so how do you get up there, pawn? I have no fucking clue. Walk around? Drop down from the top? Find me a place where I can get up where it's not stupid. That's what I'm gonna go for. Give me the not stupid getting up place. Okay. Maybe? Okay. Oh, it's very tall. Oh, it's very tall to get up here. A lot of jumping. Gonna have to eat another piece of cow. But, are we on top of... now I don't even know where I was going. It doesn't seem like we're high enough for it to have been the thing I was looking for. Okay, over here. Is it just around that corner? I feel like it was just around that corner. No, that's gravel, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So from here, we go down, we go down, we go down, and now if this doesn't work out, we're totally and utterly fucked. We're not totally and utterly fucked. I got a whole bunch of dirt I can, like, create something around me to keep me in, but God, please work out. One more piece of gravel behind this one. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. Okay, stop. In. Fuck, I thought that might be a creeper. But I didn't really have the option of turning around right then. Okay, we're in. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, come in here. I love you! Oh, your TV show is so good! What? Can I go this way? Let's see if I can dig this way a little bit. And then maybe there'll be a room enough for my new piggy friend to come on in. If I hit him, we're just fucked. You know, if I hit him. Dirt? I'm gonna stack the dirt up. Well, stack me up some dirt is what I'm gonna do. Excuse me, Mr. Peggy. Master Peggy. Can't get in from there, can't? Yeah, you can jump up, couldn't you? Oh, no, not because of that. You couldn't, but I want it here. I want it, you there you go. You walk off now. So you drop down there, and then you drop down here and come right in. But if I did that, then you can't get in. And it's going to be a very hard place for them to, like, figure out how to stand, too. Night vision. Activate. So, yeah, I got a lot of things. We're in a good place. Foods and stuff. Could have had my fucking
We need to
oven
CP,
somewhere.
please.
We need to CP, please? CP. CP. I thought it was blue. Do I not understand colors anymore? I might not. I'm digging out some of this gravel. Okay. That's not gravel under there. What about you? I'm looking for, like, where can I shove my oven? Okay, so back there's more gravel. Yeah, alright. Apparently. I can't tell. There's gravel too? Alright. Oh, there's a whole bunch of gravel back there, but I won't be able to get it all. I might be able to get, you know, with a bit of dirt. I'll probably shove him free. Alright, he's there. Put this here. Yeah, that pops her out for me. If I were to dig there as well. And then a little bit of dirt. Just pop it up. There you go. Got her out. I think that's all the gravel I'm going to get from there for now. Yeah. Okay. So now I could cook something if I had something to cook it with. But I don't. Right? Yeah, you don't. Also, you spent all of your sticks making shovels, which means you'll need more sticks to make the flint axe when you get there. Shh. Okay, it's fine. let's make my
You
cheese.
can go around corner, so says the cheating night vision.
Oh, cheating night vision tells... Okay, I'll try digging to the side and then I can come in? Alright. Alright. The good thing that someone can cheat on my behalf. It's not me cheating. You told me, so you're cheating. And that's basically I just described Adobe's royalty system. I didn't cheat. You cheated, and therefore I'm allowed to cheat because it was... I don't actually know how they justify what they do. You know, and the only reason that anybody really uses their software is the same reason that I like Adobe Premiere 2015. Great piece of software. The more they worked on it, the more they fucked it up. So I'll use an old piece. But the reason why anybody's using current software is because they're trained on that. Like, they know that software inside and out. So it's like, I learned this. If I try and learn another suite, it's going to set me back. It's going to slow up my ability to put stuff out. So you kind of get stuck with whatever it is you already know how to use. And that's how they get you. It's how they... and they put things in your throat. I don't like how this shirt looks when I'm blue. Dabu-dee dabu-die. Okay, so there, around the corner for you. Is there more gravel? Okay. I see that this is dirt. I know there was more gravel. There's some way back there. Fuck it. Fuck it. I still got gravel over here somewhere, don't I? I mean, there's this pile. Let's knock you out. Maybe my crafting table could go in one of these spots. It's got a nice view, too, and it's a view of an area where I don't think the skellies could really, like, get a shot on me, if they wanted to, even. So, yeah, let's get this, and I'll put my crafting table down here. I kind of dig this whole thing out, couldn't I? I think you could, pal. I'll put that there. Is there anything I can... You can eat your cheese. Meat and cheese. And milk. Those are the primary ingredients of any growing tumor in your stomach. So that's all the gravel that was sitting here. So it's time for me to start placing gravel, unless I want to dig back there. I can't see back there enough to really get at anything anyway. So yeah, all right, let's place some gravel and let's push through it. Look, we're already back to 2 whole flint chips, and we got all this gravel to process, and we've got all of less than 3 shovels left to process it. So let's get lucky is basically what I'm going to say at this point. Bang, bang, bang. Put some there. I don't want to block my light. And if I put any more down, and block my light. I put some here, I suppose. You, wake up. Put a little makeup. Why don't you leave your keys upon the table? Hit. What do you got for me? Give me some flint. Show me flint! Survey said... No one said flint? Jesus Christ. I was saying earlier, these people are stupid. It's flint! It's obviously flint! Ugh. I mean... I'm sick of playing the feud. I'm just sick of it. Fucking sick of it. You just don't know how to play it right, you know? You're stuck there for hours just trading properties and then somebody lands on fucking free parking, and, you know, they changed the rules so that they could get some extra money, and then you're there for another 3 hours. People don't get how Let's Make a Deal is supposed to be played, and it's fucking annoying. You know? Fucking annoying. This is safe, right? Yeah, it's safe. Safe to have that there. This is a nice little hole in the wall, I'll tell you. I will tell you that. You can believe me if you want. I wouldn't do that. Sounds like a fool's gold to me, but... Asking for a friend here, is it possible to stream higher resolutions than 1080p on Twitch? I don't know. You'd have to be a partner. Not because you'd have to be a partner, but because, like... I think bandwidth and transcoding options, you know, they won't be there for you unless they happen to be there and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's not that you might be able to stream 4K. I don't really fucking know, but even if you could, you shouldn't unless you're a partner. So if you're an affiliate, then you probably don't want to be doing that. Also, the fucking bandwidth that would be required. That's the thing, is like, you do it and then you don't have the bandwidth, or rather, you have the bandwidth, but Twitch, and then your viewers
Burn a
wouldn't.
mostly dead shovel.
Mostly dead shovel. Burn it instead of use it on the last dig. To do a little bit of meat. I don't know if, would it do a whole thing? Would it do a whole piece for me? Like, would it cook one whole deal in the shovel? 'Cause that'll be the last hit on it. Put a chicken in. Chicken in. Throw a shovel on the fire. Yeah, it cooks the whole chicken. Okay. And since I ate meat, I can now eat the salads. I can make the salads now, too. Boom. And it's daylight. We had absolutely no visitors over the course of the night. That's what I want to see. It's good work. Good work, everybody. Way to go. We're only 2 pieces of flint chip away from, you know, whatever it is that we're fucking doing with our lives. I'm kind of stuck in this hole. And this is what I'm realizing now, the bad thing about living here is the climb to get back in here. You know, what I had to do to get in here in the first place, it's going to take a lot of energy to come home every time I come home. I mean, look at this shit. You know? I can jump right out and down from here, and I'm gonna. But trying to get back in there, I gotta go all the way up and over and around and the other deal. It's okay. It's okay. I got so many pigs around me. It's lovely. That's what it is. You come here. Give me all these yellow flowers. I'm out. I got a whole bunch of gravel. Whole bunch of gravel's what I got. So maybe really all I do today is, if I can find a tree, then I'll shave it. And some of these 9,000 pigs that I'm surrounded with that I wouldn't be bothered with yesterday, fuck them up. You know? You go on a pig page. Like, not a rampage, because we're going to leave the mountain goats alone, but pig page. You know? Where the fuck did he go? I hear him. Sorry? P? You want P? Oh, thank you for paying me. Alright. Hit! 2. Oh, it doesn't last forever. It certainly doesn't last forever, does it? Nothing lasts forever. Anyone can see. It looks like I'm fucking a pig on my own live stream. There's some good gravel right there to take if we needed gravel, but we don't. That was a lot of meat to pick up right off the bat. I'm happy with that meat. That meat makes me happy. Fills my places and things with joy. Now, as long as I don't die to something while I'm carrying all the meat, and then that something that killed me eats me, oh, I'm gonna be so happy. It's probably just those 2 jumps was more than that flour was worth to me. Alright, fuck the cow, because we got meat for days, but if I can get one more piece of wool out of this, then all we need is the wood, and we got ourselves a bed, and we have ourselves a stable presence in this mighty, mighty world. After just 9,000 hours, too. It'll be impressive. Eat the salads before I attack them. Because they're wily, these motherfuckers, man. They just disappear into the underbrush. You don't know. And look at all the underbrush. He'll just... You won't even know what happened, and then he's just gone. And, you know, you'd think you'd be able to see him because he's white. But, I got it! I got it! I wasn't expecting to get it. And there's a fucking tree right here! Oh, good fucking sheep, baby. Did anyone remember where my house is? Who's not me. Because I'm just... Like, I remember, I'm just checking if you know which direction I came from. It's a test.
Next to the lake.
Okay. And follow-up question. Does anyone remember where the lake is? No, it's just like it's there. I know which direction I came from. I'm just playing. Or not. We'll see when I try and walk home. I'm pretty sure I know where I came from. You get to a point in MiTE where you really do just start...
By the mountain, lol.
Where you do just start, like... You kind of just feel where it is, you know? Like, right now, my back is directly to my house is how I feel. And no matter what direction I spin, I'll still feel... Unless there's a pig involved. If there's a fucking pig involved, and, you know, you're fucked. You're playing dice with the devil's Yahtzee cups or something. So you know that old children's tale, nursery rhyme. Seven squirrels sitting in a tree on my grandpa's ranch. You know. I don't have to tell you. There's a stick. I need one more. I got 2 sticks. I got 3 sticks. Do I hear 4 sticks? I got 2 sticks going 4. 4, 3, 4. 4. I don't know how to do this clearly. What was that sound? Did I leave a cow alive? You know, you gotta leave something... I swear I left a cow alive, didn't I? I'll leave something alive or else the neighbors are gonna think ill of you. Is that 5, 6, 9? We're up to 9 now. Oh, and a thing. It was a good tree. What? I keep hearing it. Is there a chicken buried underground somewhere or something? Now don't die. So where do I live again? It's forward and to the left is what I think. That's what I think. Collecting some bullshit here. We'll let the tree biodegrade a little bit more. Check the sun in the sky. We still got a couple hours. You know, in-game time seconds. But, you know, tomato. Potato. Look at that. We know where there's some nice local gravel if we need it. And we will, because, you know, the game doesn't end at fucking, I got a wood axe. It goes right on to, damn, this tree is good. Oh, this tree is so good. I'm going to run out of fucking inventory space for all the things this tree keeps giving me. Right, there you go. That, and then top it off with the seeds. Yes, sir. How we doing on time? Fuck. It's just past noon. Dude, it's just past noon, for fuck's sake. I think I'm going to go on tour with Jeff Foxworthy. Really all you got to say is, I'm willing to go on tour with you, Jeff Foxworthy.
It is a giving tree.
It is a giving tree, isn't it? Why is it that I feel like once upon a time I cared in MiTE about pumpkins, and I feel like I don't anymore. Was that just a phase I was going through, or why the fuck did I ever care about pumpkins? Because they take so long to break unless you're breaking them with an axe. And then after you've got the pumpkin up, you have to, like, spend time breaking the pumpkin down to a seed, and then you just get a fucking pumpkin seed, and it's not even... I don't remember, like, what it's worth, but it's not worth much in nutrition and the other thing. It's not. You can trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not Adobe. Go home, hurry, as you have wool. But what about the giving tree? Oh, great giving tree! Let me teabag the ground around you in worship and sex. Yeah, so I feel like this is the way home. We'll start heading home. It's a good call. Good call. I don't need to be out chasing fences, mending rivers. However that one goes. There's more shit down there, but I feel like it was this way, back to my hizzy. I would almost say that it's for shizzy that this direction is my hizzy. But I'm just not shizzy. Very contextual, the Izzy language, isn't it? That's me, right there. So now, how the fuck do I get up there, you know? You start over here, you climb up, you go over to... I gotta mark it. The place where I drop down this time, if I'm actually gonna live out of there. And it seems like a good area. There's still fucking local living food.
Pumpkin soup is try think.
Oh, that's it. It's the pumpkin soup in it. Okay, settle down there. What is it the pumpkin soup takes? Is it just water and pumpkin? Is it just water and pumpkin, or is it milk and pumpkin? Either way, I'm sure I left a cow alive somewhere, but that's your reason. You're correct. Hello, little chicken. Look, I got the thing that you're supposed to... Oh, hey. Hey, you're my cow, baby. You gotta get something to eat, boy. I'm just gonna help him over to it's over here, the food. No, you got so much to live for! Alright, well, I can't. It's not my job anymore. I'm off the Suicide Watch team. After my attempt. They were like, I just don't think this is appropriate for you anymore. I'm like, but I know so much about it. I don't know. That's not it. Is it you? Yeah, there it is. I don't need to mark this. I clearly know exactly where it is. Hit! And we're in, and we're safe for eternity. Give me all 4 of these right now. Fill me up nicely. Okay. And then, do I have space in here for a bed? I mean, if I dug it out, I'd probably fit a bed in back here. As long as it didn't kill me when I tried to get out of it. Some night vision for you, even though it's not that dark yet. There's some more gravel. More gravel to dig. Okay, so first off, before you go any further, I want my ends. Which, I mean, don't die. Close off the fucking area. And then, yeah, somewhere in here there was some gravel. So we'll hand dig this gravel, and then I make a bed, I set it down there. I lay in it. Maybe we don't die. You know? My sister-in-law just tried to commit suicide today for the 10th plus time, failed. Loser. Sorry, that's just... I had to go for it. It's so sad and fucked up. I figured that's gotta, like... That's gotta make you laugh. On the day, Rex, on the day. That's gotta make you laugh. Come on. Tell me that was good. Otherwise I'll feel like shit the rest of my life. Couldn't pull it off, huh? Jesus Christ. Was it too early? Was it a bit, early for the John F. Kennedy
Pumpkin soup
stuff?
is a bowl of water and a full pumpkin.
That's definitely a good recipe then. That's definitely useful. I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing in here. And I have things to cook, starting with you. So you go in. And boom. Fucking leather tunic. Narcanol is a wonderful thing. Is it? Are those like the animals that live in the wardrobe with the lion and Jesus? It sounds right. Narcanols. And I don't have my... Yeah, not in this version of the game. Okay, the bed, right? We were gonna make a bed. I don't have wood. Why was I gonna... I feel like we were talking like I was gonna make a bed. But I was... Yeah, it's just me being me. Forgetting what reality was. Just as one. Does one whole one. One whole one. But the sticks and everything, they do a half. So you have 2 sticks in, but 1 sapling does the whole. Does just one whole one. I'm sure of that. Sure of that. And since we got more to cook, and I got another sapling, let's prove it. Doing like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We managed to use some of our lower value food very nicely. You, sir. Start digging 2 more bits of flint. We got the fucking wood axe. We go out. We chop a tree. We chop 3 trees. Come back. Make the bed. We're fucking golden. In MiTE. And we've been playing since a little before 4, so it's 2.5 hours. The first one kind of died on night 1, so that was 10, 12 minutes off. So we're talking about 2 hours, 12 minutes to the axe and a bed. If I already had it, which I don't, so it's more like 2.5 to 3 hours to a bed and an axe in MiTE. And that's pretty goddamn good. Goddamn good. I'll save the salads. I'll save the salads and start eating meat. Because sooner or later the game is going to start, telling me, you need to eat more, you're not getting enough nutrients and shit like that. And then the salads are very important. Then you got to be you eat a salad, then you eat a piece of meat. And then you eat some seeds, and then you eat a salad, and then you eat a piece of meat to just try and keep your nutrition going. God damn it. Dig. Ways to cheat in MiTE for our sake, says Rex. What? Oh, Trixie Mix. Why are you blue? Yeah. Because Minecraft is too easy, does not have a brightness adjustment in it. The mod for Minecraft that makes it incredibly hard. So I have adjusted the brightness for you. On my screen, it's dark as fuck. But on your screen, it's just weirdly colored. Because, why not? Why not be blue? By the way, hi Trixie! You've been kicking ass and taking names lately, haven't you? On the old Trucks of Cluster, no ability category. You got the world record in hell? Fuck. Hell is just goddamn, son. You know what? I shouldn't talk about this, so I'm gonna talk about it. I finally watched Connor's run at SGDQ this year. I finally watched Connor's run of no ability percent at SGDQ this year. Hey, there's a third flint chip. It was a very good run, very respectable run, just generally speaking, managed to not take a lot of deaths anywhere. He actually had a chance, right at the end there, he actually had a chance of almost meeting his absurd and ridiculous estimate that he gave to GDQ, that basically constitutes, lying and cheating, of 27 minutes. He actually had a chance of being close. He would have been a little bit over if he would have nailed it, but he slipped a couple of times while he was doing 9-10 and died, and so it was over a 28-minute run, which is very, very respectable for no ability, especially on stage at GDQ, and motherfuckers should never, ever have fucking estimated 27 goddamn minutes. Just really fucking infuriating, You lose something to someone else who completely... just bullshit. It's just bullshit. You couldn't do that. You never could have, you couldn't guarantee that. No one can guarantee that. 27 minutes and no ability. Wake the fuck up. Of course you can't say that's gonna happen. You don't know. You kidding me? 27 goddamn minutes? Man doesn't have 27-minute time on our fucking leaderboards, and he's a mod. He's a moderator of the leaderboards, and he doesn't have a 27-minute time in that category put up. So he put up a 28-minute time, which is a very good time, very respectable. He would have been very near to actually, putting in, a 27 and something. But, he slipped in 9-10, because that's the fucking nature of no ability. You don't have guarantees.
Don't die.
Don't die, okay. Yeah, the run wasn't that bad, says Trixie. It absolutely wasn't. Hell was absolutely horrible to run, but not as terrible as the Halloween levels. I haven't tried any of the seasonal levels. Still haven't. What do you want to do here? I'm just gonna eat more, it's hard to make that decision. Okay, good. You made the decision for me. Give me another piece of chicken. But yeah, basically I was proven 1,000% right in the face of all the assholes in our Discord server who, you know, decided they were gonna back Connor up at his... Oh, I mean, one motherfucker who I believe is a moderator of the Discord server was like saying, was trying to like do some fucking tricky conversational shit like, so you believe that Connor couldn't do, you know, can't guarantee a 27-minute run, but I believe he does, and that's just a belief. That's all that is just belief. You can't say that you're right or I'm right because it's just a belief. Yeah, well, here's the thing, asshole. I hold the world record in multiple categories in knowability percent, so your opinion is worth shit, and mine is worth something. I got a third flint for the axe? I got a whole third flint for the axe! We can make the axe today! You know, don't you just fucking love that when some jackass from the woodwork decides to come out and be like, oh, it's just your opinion, everybody's got to their opinion. I have world records in the category, what's your best fucking time? Doesn't even play the category. Just like Connor doesn't really play the category. Which is why it was so disturbing to see him go and represent, you know, the community playing no ability percent at GDQ on a lie like I can do 27 minutes with a 99% guarantee. You know, a little bit of schadenfreude to see him, you know, miss that near 27 that he almost had, but he fucked it up right at the end. I wonder if it was my voice in the back of his head saying, you can't fucking guarantee that. And he was like, oh, look, I almost got it. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Yeah, of course you did, because you can't fucking guarantee 27 minutes of no ability percent on stage at GDQ. Asshole. And here we go. I don't know why I broke down my crafting table, but apparently I did. I've got a flint axe, apparently. I didn't even notice. Schadenfreude? Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, it was a very good run, 28-minute run. It wasn't like good, you know, runs of the individual levels, but it was a good, like, safe run, like an overall run. It was a very good, exactly what you want to do at a showing like that, at a GDQ or at any kind of speedrun conference. It was, you know, you take the safe routes, you don't, you know, it's a little bit, you know, it shows that he's just not a runner in that category, that, you know, he started out level 1 and it was like a 7.4 second time. And it's like, if you run no ability, you don't even accidentally fucking do that anymore. You know, he's just not fast per level, but it was a good, solid, safe run that gets you through. Impressive for what it was, and could not live up to the bullshit that he... God damn it, what am I doing? The bullshit that he came up with. What if I sign up next year to GDQ with a 27-minute estimate? Would you trust me? You're going to have to show me you know, times that support that. Connor, like, I would, for Snakeathon, I would be like, 27 minutes? Okay. There'd still be a part of me that's going to, like, question whether or not, you know, he could guarantee that. GDQ is asking for a 99%. Yes, use my axe silly. You know, they're asking for a 99% guarantee. They don't want people, you know, and other people are actually following that rule when they put in their times. So when you put in I could do it in 27, when no, you fucking can't. You can't guarantee that. It's a big load of fucking bullshit that you're throwing down a lot of people's throats, not just the GDQ organizers who are relying on the times that you give them to keep them on, you know, schedule, and they're trying to manage 100 and some different speedrunners, many of whom are not professional entertainers and don't really give a shit. Hey, there's some pee for you. But, you know, the people who you're competing against. So it's just a cheater bullshit asshole kind of a move to claim that you can do that. Connor doesn't even have a 27-minute on our fucking leaderboards, and he decided that he was going to submit to GDQ. You know, I can do it in 27 minutes when he's in 5th place and I'm in 4th on the leaderboards. And I've seen the video, you know, I was one of the first to watch the video that he, like, passed around the Discord server. I didn't look close at it, and the fact that he used the language, you know, I'm still working on it, was weird. And I don't don't know exactly what to think of that. And the fact that it's been months and he went to GDQ and still didn't bother posting his world record, at the very least, it tells you he doesn't give a shit about Cluster Truck. He doesn't give a shit about the record that he just set and took. You know, like, are you excited about it? Do you want to share it? Do you want to get it up on the leaderboards? No. Not really. I have the world record in the fucking category, but I can't be bothered. At the least, it shows you that. At the most, it creates suspicion as to whether or not the crazy time that he showed some people on the Discord channel of his best knowability run ever. Was it in the Adobe Premiere percent category? Is that what it was? Was it in the editing bay category, maybe? Because, that's what the idea of the leaderboards is to confirm shit. Make sure that nobody's lying. And honestly, I did eventually, send an email to GDQ in the last days there because they contacted me a second time about, just a generic email they were sending out to all the people who were chosen because I was selected as a backup run. And so I sent them an email back saying, I can't, in case you didn't get the first email, no, I can't commit to that. I can't travel for the sake of a backup run. But in that email, I did, bring up the idea of you guys can't really accept videos like that. You can't accept videos that are unconfirmed by the speedrunner community because that's absolutely what they could be. Is the Adobe Premiere percent. I edited this together from my best runs, and, that's entirely, I could even see somebody doing that, and then later, once they're caught trying to justify, well, I was just trying to show off my best, segments. I didn't think that it was any big deal. It's not like I was submitting it to the leaderboards, which maybe that's what Connor's thinking. Why the fuck hasn't he submitted the supposed world record that he holds in knowability all this time? What's that about? That's me just being angry in general, and projecting out to other things. But the root core of being angry is, you told GDQ that you could do knowability in 27 minutes, and they ask you to guarantee it 99%. Bad shit is always going to happen, but guarantee it 99%. And the fact is, the man submitted his his submission to knowability percent before he had any significant amount of experience in knowability percent. He had no idea how long a reasonable, average run is when you're not resetting and just going on to the next run. Sent in a 27 minute, I sent in a fucking 35, and I learned my lesson because my average at the time of submitting was about 28 minutes. And, after a couple of months of practice getting ready for GDQ would have been even better. So, he could have run it or I could have run it. He got selected after I got selected, and then they dismissed my selection for some reason. After he complained on his Twitter, and he's always talking about the friends that he has. So again, who's to say what's going on there? And then in addition to that, he offered a fucking run to GDQ that doesn't exist, in his submission. Knowability Twitch percent. We don't have a category for that. Why? Because no one's ever run it. So it's not a speed run. Not a speed run in our community. It's not anything that anybody does, and it was something that he admitted on Twitter that despite offering it to them, he'd never done it before. So that's the guy you're talking about. This is the guy who's going to go up and represent the community. Milk? Oh, I killed him without taking milk. You can go up and represent the community for us. Yeah, I'm going to offer them a run that doesn't even fucking exist, and if they accept it, then cool. I'll represent the community of players, including me, who have never made this run, and so it's not really representational of any of the things that we actually do. So it won't be representing anything. It'll just be my opportunity to get up there and swing my dick around and I'm on fucking GDQ again. No, a bowl of water and a pumpkin, says Dramatian. No, I don't think so. We're good. We've got wood. It's time to make a bed back in my house. We got meat. We got wood. I'm gonna carry on. I'm just gonna turn this day in for a bit. So yeah, I acknowledge it was a very good run. 28 minutes, solid 28 minute. Nice, solid, safe. Not a significant, not like a great showing of the true knowability percent methods and strats. And, we've got a lot of very safe stuff that goes like a second faster than what Connor was doing there. But it was a very good showing. A very good showing that I couldn't have had anything to complain about if he wouldn't have estimated that if he wouldn't have told GDQ, I can do this in 27. I guarantee it. And in so doing, possibly, fucked me over. Who knows what the considerations of the panel were? This is not my place. Is this not my place? No, this is my place. It's over here. I left this up and I took the other side out, which means now I can't get in there. I'll have to dig directly under me. And just in case it's dirt under there and starts to fall, I gotta run in this direction as soon as it shit. Did I really fuck myself here? Okay, we're good. That was a little scary. So where were you gonna put, like, this goes here, and then some dirt goes over here, and then you take the dirt when you leave in the morning. You silly man. Here we go. Let's make our first bed. But yeah, all the fucking jackasses in the Discord chat are like, oh no, it's okay. And then trying to come up with extra reasons why it's okay to, like, lie and cheat and manipulate the system and not be honest, all that kind of shit. Well, they don't care anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. It's whoever submits the fastest run. That's not at all what's said in the documents that they submit. Yeah, but I know because just you listen to me, not the, publicly dispersed information by GDQ. I tell you. Yeah. Fucking idiots. Especially the one who is saying, it's just an opinion, it's just your opinion. Yeah, it's my opinion as the 4th fastest runner in the world in the category, who also holds the world records in multiple segments. I haven't seen your name on any of the category's leaderboards, so your opinion, worth jack shit, my opinion, worth something. And it turns out my opinion, also right! Turns out, in the end, didn't it? So just want to shove some people's faces in it.
Make a chest now in case you die. You have ton of food.
Yeah, that food. That is not a bad call, Rex. 29 minutes would have been a more reasonable estimation for sure, says Trixie. Yeah, 29 would have been... I wouldn't have been comfortable when I was estimating 29. I probably still would have been a 30 or a 31 because it's fucking GDQ and I'm going to be on stage and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to stay in bed. I don't have to go the night. The fact that I've gone in the bed, marked it as my thing, we're good now. When I submitted it, yeah, I don't think I would have gone 29, but 35 was just, I put a whole bunch of padding there, honestly, because I didn't think anyone was going to run against me, because Connor and I had an agreement, that we had made beforehand, that I was going to submit no ability and he was going to submit any percent, and then if either of us got in, we were going to try and, like, pitch the idea of what if we did a double thing where both of us show the thing, and then Connor decided to, after, Discord virtually shaking my hand, just go ahead and submit against me, which was interesting. It added a whole nother layer to the submitting in the category, and also giving a time that you can't possibly fucking guarantee to GDQ. Was that also, but that's not what it added a whole nother layer to it. Just basically every way that you could be a shit stain about it, Connor managed to pull it off all in one swoop. And just to see, the little fucking lackeys who apparently are impressed by the fact that I've been to GDQ before, in chat, who just want their opportunity to sit on his couch, rushing to try and come up with reasons why, no, it's okay, it's just your opinion, you don't understand, I believe that Connor can do it. Okay, good for you, asshole. Alright, what are we doing? Am I locked in? I'm locked in for the night. Now that I got the wood, I would make a bunch of, fuck off. I would make a bunch of shovels. Is there anything else that I wanted to make? Rex, was it something? You said make a chest for all this meat that I got. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. Let's make the shovels first. What was the laugh for? Are we ranting about minutes or seconds here, says Maffycraft? Minutes. 27 minutes was the estimate that he put in. So I'll start by using all of my sticks and just making these 5 shovels. Yeah. And he was only a minute over. But it's just against the fucking spirit of the whole fucking thing. It's not what they asked for. They're very specific when you're filling this shit out, you know? When what they're asking for, and if you have any, like, respect for what they're doing, which is trying to, like, raise money for a charity while organizing a very complicated 7-day-long, 24/7 live event, then, you know, maybe you could follow the rules. And if you don't have any respect for all of these people who are giving up their time to try and, like, organize a very special and meaningful and fucking millions of dollars raised each year event based on their efforts, if you don't have any respect for them, maybe you have respect for your fellow speedrunners and the other people in the community to not lie about what you can do against the nature of the rules, making everyone else look shittier by comparison. And that's even before I consider why the fuck hasn't he submitted his, you know, world record run that we saw in like 4 months since we saw it. Well, he was going to GDQ, and he could have built a like following and had people come to like streams and stuff like that if he would have released it around the time that, like, either he's just really not interested in any of this, or, you know, there's a strong argument for, well, you don't submit a world record if it's edited together and you don't want people to notice. I don't know. My opinion is I can do it 99-1. That's what Connor said. That's unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, he, you know, if I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I have no reason to give him the benefit of the doubt after everything that he pulled with me, but if I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt, then he was completely fucking ignorant of what he was talking about because it's not his category, because he hasn't run that category. He doesn't know it inside and out. And then he got the slot, and then he found out, oh, shit. And, you know, he came very close to a 27-minute, and then he died 3 times on 9/10. That'll happen. And it just, you know, goes to show that it was just, you know, it's a child. It's a child who didn't concern themselves with anyone else involved, who was just like, I want to go to GDQ. Okay. I can't get anything done because I keep like ranting more and more about it. It's fun to rant. It's like, you know, get it off, get it out a little bit now. So I made the things. We were going to make a chest possibly, but if I make a chest, I don't even fucking know where I'm going to put it. And I guess I would put it over here if I can get this piece of wood down, or this piece of dirt down, and I've got an opening, and I do. So, okay, we'll make a chest. It's a waste of a lot of shovels to make a chest at this point, but considering all the meat that I've got, I think it is worth it. And we got ourselves a nice little home here. We're in the mountains. We can find more sources of gravel and bring them back here. And we've also got night vision that I forgot about. We've also got more of a axe to take. We can knock down a whole nother tree before the day is through. So all of the valuables head off into there along with the feather. The meat, I could cook some of it. I could cook the lamb chop with a little bit of wood. And since I am able to take more wood after this, if I did that, got some sticks. I need 2 sticks to be able to make the next axe anyway. I'm going to get more wood, but, you know, worst case scenario. So I will do that. I'm going to cook up one more bit of meat so that I get the most out of it. And keep these 2 sticks handy. And then we've got some beef on hand, cooked lamb chop. This is worth 5 and 5. This is worth 6 and 6 because it's cooked.
Country Road. Take me home to the play belong West Virginia. Mountain Mama take me home. Country Road.
Beautiful. Beautiful rendition. Best I've ever heard. Jesus. Was that Woody Guthrie? Who does that song? I don't know. It wasn't Woody Guthrie, I'll tell you that. Wouldn't it sound beautiful if it was Woody Guthrie? Would it? He's got a very distinct kind of delivery. I wouldn't say that it's beautiful. It's just it's heartfelt, poignant, strong. Yeah, other than that, we'd just be digging gravel all night, wouldn't we? So let's dig some gravel all night. Right? Right? If I drop it here, it'll just break on the bed. We've got a lot less room than we had before now. Should I use the shovels to dig this gravel? Looks like I'm going to. Here we go. What are you doing with all those shovels? Says on the edge. Yeah, I don't know. I was just standing around looking at them. John Denver. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. I did that without a breath. Whew, felt good too. Okay, there goes one shovel down. Pop, pop, pibbity, pop, pop. So, if you want, you're welcome in the cluster truck speedrunning community. Says whom? To whom? Not me. I burned all my bridges when I called Connor Ace an asshole for being an asshole. On Edge, I'm just some occasional pawn viewer. None of actual consequence in the speedrunning debate. That's fine. On the Edge, an occasional? Yeah, all right. I mean, you said it, not me. You said it. One. I'm just going to eat some... Oh, no, just a little bit of salad. Just a little bit of salad. Don't want to go through a bunch of it. I don't know how this version of Minecraft works, I guess. Yeah, it's just super, super hard. You go through the gravel in order to get little bits of flint, and then you get enough flint, you put it together, you make a flint piece, and then you go out and make an axe out of a flint piece, and then once you're getting wood, you make more shovels, so you can do more flint from the gravel, and then eventually you get copper nuggets from the gravel. You collect 27 copper nuggets, put them together, that's three copper bars. You use the copper bars to make a copper pickaxe. Yeah! Copper pickaxe, and then you can take the copper pickaxe to hit some more copper and some coal, and then you're basically on your road to actually playing Minecraft. Like just getting off the boards in this game is the whole first. If you're good, like 15, 20 days. If you're great, 7 to 12. That's what I'm gonna say. I can do this in 7 to 12 days. GDQ, you give me 7 to 12 days, and I will, in fact, I could do it in 5. Fuck it. Doesn't seem to matter anyway. I'll just say whatever will get me in the fucking doors. And then when it turns out it didn't get me in the doors and you selected somebody else, I'll complain to people I know, and then things will change overnight, and Ronan Pawn will no longer be selected to go to GDQ. But maybe that's probably not what happened. I'll never talk about it. I'll just talk about the people I know at GDQ and how I know how it works. And Ronan Paul, you never had a chance in the first fucking place. And so it doesn't matter that I lied, deceived, and manipulated.
Next year, Pawn. Speedrun MiTE.
MiTE speedrun. That would have to be like one of those overnight GDQ things. Oh, look, a stick remained. Oh, lovely. One of those overnight GDQ runs. It could be, though, you know, where they'd have to give you like 3 or 4 hours and you'd have to be so fucking good. You really, honestly, I think you just have to have a pre-chosen, prepared seed. You know, you couldn't leave it to chance that you found a good seed to run on. You just have to take one that you knew where the gravel was, that you could just run through, make it work. Anything less. P-Vision? Thank you for the paying me in order to remove the P-Vision. God damn it. I shouldn't be using my shovels for dirt, but look at me doing it. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna nerd pull up. I was trying to create like a way that I could get up here, but bing bang. A reproducible way, but that ain't gonna work. Where was I coming? Why was I coming up here? Because there was a tree on top, Pawn. You wanted to take that tree as your last tree. Okay. I'm glad you're here to remind me. Yeah. Yeah, that's... What? Huh? Oh, right. Huh? What? Yeah. Okay. So I'll knock down this tree. This will be the last 4 chunks of wood, in fact, that I get out of this axe, and then it'll break, and we will have that many more shovels available to us, wooden shovels that we can make, as well as sticks and stuff if we want to cook more of our meat. We're set up pretty friggin' strongly in that little house. It would be nice if there were more to the house, just more room to be able to, you know, decorate. Just really, the sconces, they're just so old world, and it's not, I was trying to go for a modern look. You know, the drapes just don't match that at all. That's just not what I had envisioned when we bought the place, hon. Well, I know it's a fucking money pit, but you had to have a boat. Jesus Christ, I just wanted a house. You know? I want to live just a normal American, not the American dream, just the American, like, surviving, for fuck's sake. You and your jet skis and shit. Can't buy me a house? I fucked you, right? You know? You're ugly as sin. You know it, I know it. It was for the house. What are you doing? I don't know. Just drifting. Oh no, you just lost our food. This is on Dad, yeah. What should I do about that? What do I eat next? What do I do with that? I'll do salad or meat. Salad or meat. You know, it's like in Flint, Michigan. They grow rabbits, and the question is, pets or meat? Which do you want? You know, buy a rabbit. Would you like some pets? Would you like some meat? Either way, it's the same rabbit. Basically, I don't care. I need food. My children are all lead poisoned. They will never regain full intellectual function because of that. The people who are in power, you know, made that happen. We're quite happy to just write my children off. So basically, at this point, pets are meat. Pets. And what's funny is that, you know, that was 30 years ago or something. Kevin Smith's first documentary was showing the horrors that had been inflicted on Flint, Michigan by, was it GM was in Flint? General Motors? And just destroyed the fucking industry there and broke all the unions and pulled the factories out and just left the whole place a fucking shambles. And you had people selling rabbits out of their backyard, pets or meat, whatever you need, since we're all just starving to death. And then, you know, but the world got better, and 20, 30 years later, you know, white people in charge of making laws in Michigan just happened to accidentally flood all of the poor post-slavery fucking black Flint ghetto children just with fucking, hey, lead. Oh, whoops. Whoops! It just keeps happening. I don't know why. It's a series of accidents. I could totally fucking do this in 27 minutes, GDQ. I got it. It's a series of convenient accidents that continually keep the same group of people who have been historically always kept down by a certain other historic group of people. It just keeps happening over and over again, but it has nothing to do. It's just an accident. It's just. We wouldn't do that. It's not intentional. It's just that we don't give a fuck about you, you know? That's the thing. It's not, you think there's a big conspiracy or something. No, there's no conspiracy. It's just we don't care about you as much as we care about white people. That's all. That's not racism. That's just the way it is. As Trump would say, that's just the way the world is. You can't... Are you kidding me? The FBI thinks that you're not supposed to take, like, fucking accept donations from foreign countries of information or monies while you're running for the office of the presidency? Are you fucking kidding me? That's just how the world works. Duh. Everybody does that shit. That's how it is, man. Try and tell me. I'm just... And then the next day, the fucking, like, Secretary of Defense, or just, I don't know, maybe the DOJ, Department of Justice or something, actually like tweets out and issues an internal memo just letting everyone know. In case you actually saw the president's interview last night where he told the American people that there's nothing illegal to accepting foreign aid during a presidential campaign, and that there's nothing wrong with it, and that it doesn't undermine our national security. and, you know, it isn't an open invitation to hostile nations of the world to, you know, reach out and continue the policy. Just in case you actually believed a single word that came out of the, you know, executive-in-chief's mouth yesterday. No, in fact, it is fucking illegal. It's illegal for a good fucking reason, and, you know, basically he's a treasonous traitor who deserves to be hanged in the front lawn of the White House with all the other treasonous traitors. Fucking DOJ or somebody has to, like, issue a press release. In case you listened to the president yesterday, don't listen to the president. Don't know how the fuck he's still in power. Surprised no one has found a 7.62 millimeter bullet yet, but as soon as they dig one up, we're all going to be better off. In any case, please do not listen to the executive branch. He's wrong, and everything he's saying is actually weakening the national security of the entire nation. Thank you. Have a caustic tweet-filled day is brought to you by Donald J. fucking cocksucker Trump. You know, I'm just... Can you tell that I'm a Republican? What? Okay, I came a weird way to get home, and I think I may have fucked myself as much as I did the last time. Because if I go down there, I can't get... Alright, let's just break the crafting table. I'll have to play with my dog, or meat, or rabbit. Okay, see you later, Rex. I think we got ourselves a good, stable thing going on here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I got a home, I got a bed, I've saved my spawn point, nobody's gonna fuck with me in here, I got some gravel, if I need more I can get more, we just got a whole bunch of wood, we can make more shovels. We are good-ish. We're very good-ish. Like, this is a solid start. How many days is the next question that I want to answer for myself? Have we been in MiTE? /day. Day 8 of this world is what it says behind me. Day 8. Just a little bit past the 5 days I guarantee GDQ I could get to Copper Pickaxe on, but it doesn't really matter. You know, it's just a couple of days. It's just, you know, I mean, if it's just a couple of minutes over, I mean, it's just, yeah, go a couple of minutes over. It's no big fucking deal. Just because they desperately asked you not to exaggerate your abilities, and it's a 99%, just a couple extra days. It's not going to be, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't you know, stop other people in the same community from being able to compete when I just openly lie about my capabilities. It's just a couple of minutes, just a couple of days and MiTE. That's all it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've come to the end of this live stream. Oh, I like me. We've come to the end of this live stream. The cats have totally fucked up the green screen. Who knew? We will be back whenever we're back. Honestly, here's the thing. I said I wanted to get started making YouTube videos again, and I talked about the possibility of cutting out a live stream, both so that I can focus some energy on making the YouTube video, as well as so that when I'm coming to these live streams, I feel like I have a purpose. I have a goal. I have something I want to talk about. You know, at least I've given time for things to happen in my life that maybe I could jaw on about for a little bit. Also, so that when I come to these things, I can have an idea of what I'm going to do, what game I'm going to play. You know, when you're doing one every other day.
Cut the Wednesday stream 10.
Cut the Wednesday streams, just Jim? When you're doing them every other day, it's like, before I can recover from the last live stream, it's time for the next one. I just don't end up putting any time into thinking about what am I going to do for this stream? Am I going to, do I have anything to talk about? Do I have a game I want to play? And a lot of times I don't. I just end up showing up here, and whether or not you feel it, it sucks for me. You know, whether or not I pull off just it being fun and lighthearted anyway, which I don't think I do. I think I wear everything on my sleeve these days. But it sucks for me. I just feel like shit showing up to these live streams ill-prepared, don't know what I'm going to do, and then just making it happen. And sometimes it works out really good, but sometimes it doesn't, and I just hate that. I'd rather show up prepared and then have everything fall to shit and be like, okay, at least I tried, as opposed to showing up completely unprepared and then having everything fall to shit, and then it's like, well, at least I didn't try. I like the other feeling better. So I've been thinking about that so that I can start producing a video for YouTube. And actually, Jim, I was thinking cut the Friday stream. But I am open to suggestion on that. And the concept behind cut the Friday stream was because we've already got a Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule, right? So if I cut the Friday stream, then we've got Wednesday and Sunday, which are the two streams that are furthest apart. So that there's one on Wednesday, and then there's several days, and then there's one on Sunday, and then there's several days, and then there's Wednesday again. And that gives me the most downtime between streams in order to both get things done as well as prepare, you know, something more for the live streams, at least have an idea of what I'm going to do, what I'm going to play, hopefully a topic like I had today, you know, not that it necessarily was the greatest topic ever, but something that I wanted to talk about anyway. Just not having like those back-to-back streams feels good because, you know, it feels less rushed and less like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do today? 10 minutes before the stream starts. Okay, I guess we're doing this again. I don't really want to do that, but it's what let's go. That works as well. Can't cut Wednesday. That seems just wrong on that. That's right, Wednesday, Wednesday. So yeah, I'm thinking this could be the first week. This Friday, maybe we just won't have a live stream. I wrote a script today for, you know, a YouTube video about Adobe, and, you know, maybe we'll just try it this week. I skip the Friday. I try and, you know, put the effort instead into putting together a video. By Sunday, maybe I got some footage together. You know, by the next Wednesday stream, there's a video on YouTube. And then it'd be like Wednesday, Sunday, and then YouTube video every 1 to 2 weeks kind of a thing. I think I like that. But let's try this Friday off. Probably. There are no guarantees with me, ever. But that's what I'm going to go for. Wednesday, Sunday, take a Friday off. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. And I'll also run it by Patreon, I guess. Yeah. Damn it, you're supposed to be louder when you start. Hi, I'm the Ronin Paul. Yeah. Check out Cluster Ace's run of GDQ of no ability percent cluster truck at 2019 GDQ. Because it was 2017, I think, that he ran the abilitied version, Twitch percent too. But check it out. It's a good run. It's a nice solid run, and it's also completely and totally what I said when I said it. That all his boys said, Pull it out! No. I'll see you this Sunday. Probably. Probably not this Friday. I have commitment issues. Well, I'm actually out.